Wait,
Woody who?
is Amari Bailey? Is he still in high school? No.
I think he might be actually. He's going to be a freshman this upcoming year, isn't he?
He's be a freshman.
Because he just committed like this year.
Oh, he is still in high school. Okay.
That was that big thing with his mom and Dre.
Yeah, we're about to talk about
the
that.
Dodger Stadium.
Oh, we're not talking about that. We've already talked about that. What's up, chat?
We live?
Yo.
We're
Let's go,
finally
fellas.
live. Bear with us. We're still kind of setting up, but we had to go live so that we could let you guys know that we're live. Sorry that we're late, but we are here.
Kevin Durant could ask me any questions.
Jordan Lembeck, thank you for the sub. 3 months in a row. You're a beast. Dell just said you guys can ask any questions you want while we're waiting. T-Bone says Lakers suck. Throw away the whole Lakers roster.
Even Isaiah Thomas?
Flash Shack.
I'm ready. I'm definitely ready for this.
What's up, Deshaun? Oh, man. I apologize for the planet on my face. It's probably horrific to look at, but it is what it is.
If you guys want to know, this is my favorite drink of all time.
Arizona?
Really?
Arizona iced tea ginseng.
Fire. I like Arizona, the half and half lemonade.
All right, Del, we got a question. I'm So Godly says, how often does Del go accept people on Instagram?
Very often. Since I said the thing, I've been accepting everyone. Actually got a great, strange message earlier. I shared off the camera. A very strange message. It was like someone had a dream about me for the Players Choice chat. It was pretty. It was cool. It was dope. But they said they had a dream about me.
Oh my God. RK Deco, thank you for the sub. Zay Rondo, Ellington, Ariza, and Jordan was all on the court at one point. Most volatile lineup ever. I was hoping Ron was here to try and cape for IT and Russ. Del, do you really believe the Lakers will make it past the second round of the playoffs? Ev Smitty wants to know.
I do.
Deli Sin. Del, is there anything Steph can do for you to think KD is number 2 and Steph is number 1?
In MVP voting or just as players?
Didn't specify.
Right.
Probably as players, because I think that you could look
no.
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 Yeah, because you could look at them and see one could be MVP over the other. I think we've had that conversation.
I think they go back and forth, though. That's why, right. So you could. But in terms of players, no, I can't.
Euro, what's your IG? It's just Euro and Hezi, right?
At Euro and Hezi, yeah, I just dropped it in the chat.
All platforms.
All platforms, no Pornhub.
Fire.
I need a shirt like that, man.
Money Mantra 12 says, Del, please walk back Kemba. 38% from the field tonight.
Thank you.
Wait, but does that mean that Shaq has to walk back IT for going 1 for 11?
You telling me to walk back Kemba because he shot 38 tonight?
Oh, that's what he said. Oh.
What?
He just needs to walk it back in general.
This is what I don't understand about.
You know, we didn't even have. Did we get on the show? This is our first show after Kimba's first game back, right?
Yeah. So he's played.
Two games.
Yeah.
So even I watched tonight's game. His shot was off, but Kimba played really well tonight. Like his shot was off, but he had like 21, 8 boards, 6 or 5 assists. Like he played well tonight. Like assertive. Like all his shots was just off. So. I don't know what it is. There's nothing to walk back. Like, who said that?
His name is. It's a first-time chatter, actually.
Throw him out the Discord.
Money.
You see Shump. I forget who he was on, but he was on some radio.
Yeah, I saw that.
Show. Mm-hmm. He was talking about how the Lakers should have picked him up instead of Russ.
Wait.
Oh no, I didn't see that one. I saw him talk about Braun and going to Miami. I just saw that.
No, I didn't see that.
before we talk or get into the show, can we please talk about this? Because there's a couple things to this. Because when I saw that today, what Dell's talking about, and when Shump won Dancing with the Stars, Braun went out on Twitter, probably, maybe Instagram, I don't know. I think Twitter, publicly congratulating him for winning Dancing with the Stars. You know, my brother, blah, blah, blah.
Right, right.
And then, you know, a couple weeks after, he's going crazy on LeBron.
But that's not.
No,
that's not
I don't think he
fun.
said nothing negative.
No,
Yeah,
he
he
didn't
didn't
say no
say-
negative.
Yeah,
just-
I think
It's
I
just
think he's
keeping it
probably
real.
told Braun. Yeah, I think he's probably
Yeah.
told Braun that before. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, I think they for
You
sure
ruined the
talked about
NBA.
them.
I mean, he kept it real. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
the Lakers situation is ugly right now. So what can you really say without, you know, if you have thin skin, you're gonna feel, you know, your toe stepped on. But I don't think LeBron is that.
Yeah, I don't think it's to say he ruined. Like, it's not mean like he ruined. It's just like he started this domino effect again. Like he empowered players to do and team up.
Absolutely.
That's why people don't bring up, like, they want to bring up the Ray Allen and the Lakers, but those was all GM movement. Like, Braun empowered players to like talk behind the scenes and, yo, we could do this, we could demand trades, we could
We
I
could
think
control.
that's
We
what he
could control where we go.
Yeah,
I,
like,
I love it, man. I love it.
Mhm.
I love it.
Now-
Yo,
now-
you think
Go
that's true? What I sent it, what was that? A couple days ago, I sent it in the chat where it was like this random quote from some, you know, anonymous NBA executive talking about how Bron is done with the Lakers and he wants to go.
hate it with a passion. I don't think I responded to it when I read it from you. If I did, I probably said hate it or something stupid.
You ain't say nothing. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, nah, not at all. It's the worst thing I ever read in my life.
Cloud P, thank you for the sub. Lil Tarsky, thank you for gifting the sub. I don't even want to try and pronounce that name. I'm sorry. Someone said, any college hoop thoughts? Klatata?
Memphis losing is surprising me. Villanova not being so well right now surprised me. Let me see who's my favorite player in college basketball right now.
I just
don't
watched
watch
that
any
boy
college hoops.
Chet Holmgren play for the first
That
time.
is good, but I like boy from Duke.
Mm-hmm. I watched
Paulo?
a little
Mhm.
bit of him.
Yeah, I think he's more polished than Chet. Chet needs more muscle, man. But he's only a freshman, so he might stick around for another year or two. You know what I mean?
He's gone. He is gone.
Yeah.
You think so?
LOL.
Nobody
What?
sticks around anymore.
Him and Paulo is like already he got
1-2.
But what I'm saying is though, like, let me ask you this, because now you got the NIL deals moving in and everything like that, right? And eventually the NCAA
That makes sense. Yeah. I
is
get what
eventually,
you-
they might have to, in order to like
Keep
salvage
it,
whatever
yeah.
they got going on, they may have to pay some of these kids. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now, what if you are under the protection of being an amateur while still getting paid, being able to develop, and then going to, wherever you need to go as a pro?
Mm.
Do you think we're going to see, kids opt in to stay in college?
Well, they already have. Most of them are already getting paid. You see the chick from UConn, she signed with Nike.
Yeah, that's
already.
her.
Yeah.
That's her. I
Like,
don't know about anybody else.
No, this is what I'm saying. Chet, I know some people that's like not even as big as that's getting like little deals. I know Chet for sure probably got deals somewhere out in Gonzaga, Paulo at Duke. What I'm saying is though, it's still not the league, man.
It's pocket change. I'll tell you this.
It's not pocket change.
It is. It is. I work for a company, right? Like, here's the thing. The Paige Beckers from UConn, that's not pocket change because she got what? The StockX deal that's valued over $300,000 a year.
Definitely got.
Plus she got Gatorade. Plus she got Nike. I guess I haven't heard of that, but that's three major deals, right?
A
Then
teammate
her
of her, yeah. What is it?
Azzy Fudd, Under Armour.
Yeah,
That's
she was
Steph Curry's protege. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I love that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, like, for all the kids that like don't go to Utah, let's say they go to like Rhode Island or Fordham, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not particularly known, not a particularly big school or whatever.
Right.
They can only get money from like the local businesses and stuff like that.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. It's
and
still
that's
not
pocket change.
No, like
in comparison to what they could be making as a pro.
Yeah, but how many people out of Rhode Island is going to the NBA? Or, you know what I'm saying? So for a kid of that, like back then we always get money on the table to an extent, to be honest. Like, it's it is what it is. We always
y'all was getting money. We wasn't getting no money. Well, I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
maybe 1 or 2, but
yeah, I'm
He said,
sorry.
"I'm sorry."
listen, man, if you was third best, the only thing that we got internships in the summer, you know what I'm saying, to go down to Wall Street and do our thing or whatever, and actually get put on. I guess I shouldn't be saying this, get them in trouble or whatever, but you know what I mean. We got a little bread off of that, you know what I mean. But we had to do something for it.
Yeah, bro, it was. Man, listen.
Don't indict yourself, though.
What did indict? What? Nobody out is not there. I'm just saying, like my first 2, it was never passed through my hand, so I'm clean. It was nasty though. It was. My boy used to just.
We don't have to get into it.
Yeah, don't get into it. You don't need to get nobody in trouble.
We're gonna get you out of the hot seat.
It's definitely not. This is definitely not a hot seat at all. Like I just want to let.
Dale, you want to get this off so bad. So
yeah, it's so bad. It's just. I love Kingston, Rhode Island.
That's such a different world.
It is.
You know what? It's 100 times.
I was struggling. It is 100 times better. College team.
It's 100 times better going to school in like the sticks, like Kingston, Rhode Island, than it is in the Bronx, New York. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yo, I loved it, man. Just the campus life. You really like a fake adult, and everyone on campus is like your brothers and sisters. And there's some people you probably went to school with, you just never known they was there. You wake up, you see girls just rush into class, tights and Uggs on, then brush their teeth. Like just late. The early Saturday morning, Monday mornings, and that freedom of college is like nothing better.
I was like a regular citizen, like a regular resident of New York that just
hated
happened to go to.
I hated y'all campus. I visited for them.
Terrible.
And then I would go up there to like plays. I hated y'all campus.
Terrible.
Coach Witt was like, "Yo, you think you want to come here?" I was like, "No." I could take one train like straight. Was Ross a coach at the time you was there?
Hell yeah, that's my guy, man. Ross recruited me.
Crazy. He was recruiting me insane.
Yeah, Ross is my guy, man.
I'm like, Ross, I'm sorry, I can't do this, bro.
Ross,
I take one train,
man.
I take one train and I'm home. I'm like, no, I need something else, bro. I can't. And then I went to St. John. Coach Norm was there. I'm like, you're even closer than Fordham.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's been lit though, man.
Yeah,
you got to play a couple of games in the Garden and everything.
Yeah, I know, but I'm so happy I didn't go there. But then I got on campus. I love the campus life. I didn't want to be like in a city life, like at all.
Yeah, see, I'm the other way around, man. I'm a city kid. I come from the city. You know what I mean? Even
me
like
too. And I've been there my whole life.
Here's the thing. I'm to the point now. Like I feel mad, like anxious and like unsafe and like, you know, when it's like quiet and like in the suburbs tucked away somewhere, man, I can't function for real.
That's so interesting. I grew up in the city, but not in the
I wanted to get out of so bad
major part of the city, but where I went to school was way slower. Literally nothing to do but go to the gym, go to class, go to the gym where everyone could go and like play ball and work out and stuff. And all
actually committed to South Florida first, which was crazy. I committed to go to.
Did you go on a visit there?
So I went to prep school in Florida my first year, and I was there. I was up there a lot, and they had Dominique Jones going there, and I was going there. I hurt my hamstring, and the dumbass coach was like, "Oh, you got hurt. I don't know. Then that summer I went crazy on the AU circuit, crazy, and then all the schools came back. I met my Rhode Island coaches. I'm like, I love y'all. And it was a wrap. I committed there before I even visited.
That's love.
Is that rare?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I feel like that's pretty rare.
Yeah.
I committed.
Just connected with the coaches.
Yeah. My head coach was from Brooklyn, but the coach that recruited us, I was like, yo, you are the GOAT.
Great recruiter.
Amazing guy, man. Like, it's crazy. His son is actually autistic as well.
Wait, does he play on the TBT team with you?
Who?
The coach, the guy.
No. He's the head coach at Towson University now.
Okay, but there's another guy on the TBT team who has a son that's autistic too.
He played though. Yeah, he played though. He went to Florida State. Two guys, and the other guy went to Texas. Jacoby Brown. He went to Texas. His daughter is autistic, I believe.
Got you. Hello, Shaq.
Was good.
It's so weird not seeing you. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you want to see me? I forgot to cut it on my back.
If you do, it will screw up the scenes. How bad did it screw it up?
Not at all.
Wow.
Tough.
I'm locked in over here.
What? How did you do that?
And we don't have to.
Isaiah Thomas came out and shot one for 11 field goal.
Yeah, let's get into that Isaiah Thomas.
It is literally the worst game of his career.
Yeah, let's get into
I want to address what is it? OJ knows best. OJ knows. What's going on?
OJ knows. I think that's it.
Wait, is it OJ's knows best and an OG the beast?
A lot of these O's, yeah.
OG the beast.
He what did he do? He mentioned us with the video that was completely taken out of context. But that's what TikTok is. That's what TikTok guys do. I sure hope he's making money with all of those likes on TikTok. I didn't see anything off of TikTok that he was doing. I didn't care to look, but I just assumed because that's what TikTok guys do. I offered him to come on the show. He said he's not. He asked me if I was big mad or little mad. And you know, JD, you're the one always replying on TikTok just because I'm never on TikTok these days. But I posted the last video, so I wanted to see how it would do. A bunch of morons taking things out of context that don't care to click on a link in the bio.
Wait, what did he say about us?
That we don't know basketball. And it was funny because I don't really know his backstory. I don't know what he does. I was going to come on the
Shaq,
show.
let's not do what he does. What he specifically said was, and these are guys who supposedly know basketball. To your point, implying that no one up here knows basketball. But what
were we saying in the thing?
What he did in the video, he said, and he was talking about Shaq. He said, he says Melo is better than KD, which Shaq actually never said. The conversation was, are they comparable, essentially? And Shaq was arguing, there's Melo and KD are very similar. That was the entire debate. No one ever, I don't think Shaq ever said Melo is better than KD. He might have said some things that he does better, but in the clip specifically, because we know he wasn't watching the whole show, just watch the clip. In the clip, none of that was ever said. And so he said that, putting words in his mouth, which was hilarious. And I read some of the comments, and people were calling him out for it, which was comedy.
I mean, here's
damn, I didn't see that.
You guys are fire. The casuals. You guys are fire.
This is why Chilltown and OG the Beast refrain from mentioning our videos, because they do know that there's usually an underlining context. So I'll at least give them some credit for that, at least knowing that, okay, this isn't the full argument. This is clipped up for TikTok. So we're going to refrain from jumping to conclusions. And the funny thing about OJ Knows Best is, there's just so many things wrong. And I invited him onto the show. He probably thinks that I'm going to attack him, but no, we all know that it's friendly once you hop in the, the video. But I just would love, I said, bring your takes and come on. It was just funny, but it just wasn't him. It was a lot of people mentioning things. And just to get back on that, because I added it on the doc to Dub's point, to hear Dub's points about certain things. It's just weird how many people just overlook Carmelo's career. And the thing about it is, when relating to a fellow scorer, Dale, the funny thing about this was last week, during the brackets, it was MJ, Bron, and Kobe versus MJ, Bron, and Steph. We both chose Kobe over Steph, knowing that Steph's percentages are better than Kobe's. So I took that same logic when I can say that a Carmelo can score just as good as a KD. You guys act like KD's efficiency is so much better than Melo's. KD's efficiency is, like his true shooting efficiency is probably like 2 or 3% better than, I don't know where it's at, 2 or 3% better than Melo's when you account for 3s and 2s. So, I mean, then KD's, so I got it right here. So KD's is 54 and Melo's is 48, so 6% more. That is not anything that is just so crazy. Like, you guys make it seem like KD shoots 75% and Melo shoots, and it's all based off of 3s, and we understand KD is a better 3-point shooter than Melo. For career-wise, KD is 38, Melo's 35. From 2, KD is 53, Melo is 47. That's a matter of 5 to 6% from 2 and 3% from 3. So for me to sit here and say that Carmelo can score just as good as KD in that same bag, because what you could say about KD is that he shoots better 3s, but then you can go to Melo and say he has a better post-up game. But everything else in between is the same. So for people to lose their mind and say KD by a mile, that's where I'm just like, this is getting crazy. Because back in Carmelo's day, he was literally unguardable. Even Kobe said that's the hardest person that he's ever had to guard. A lot of players went on record saying that Carmelo's the most unstoppable scorer. And these are coming from superstars. Granted, you'll never get that in this day and age, but I mean, Bron admit, but I don't know, if you ask Bron who's a better scorer, I promise you he will be torn. Or any superstar in the league. So for anybody to come up here and say, "Oh my God, Carmelo's such a better, KD's such a better scorer than Carmelo," it's pretty inaccurate. And then you guys run to efficiency, and it's all about preference at that point.
To your point, and
It's not
I said this,
by the way.
to your point, I said this before the show started. You know, a lot of people regard Melo as a top 10 scorer in NBA history due to, you know, what's in his bag. So for you saying like, you know, the bar isn't really that far apart, like you said, a mile away. I don't think it's a mile away, but KD's the better scorer just because you trust Melo to shoot a 3 more. You slightly trust Melo to shoot a mid-range more than him. The ISO game and the post-up game, yeah, Melo got that in his bag hands down. But with KD is like his scoring comes in the flow of the game. His scoring comes within. It's just easy flowing offense. With Melo, it's like, you know, that's something that needs to be set up. You know, he's an ISO scorer. He's one of the best ISO scorers ever. That's something that, you know, kind of fluctuates with the flow of the game, while KD is just all natural. That's really the main difference between KD and Melo. But I see your point, as in they're both unstoppable, and the bar isn't really that far from each other.
Yes,
that was my take on it.
I don't so for Dale to sit here and cape, and the whole time I never said that KD was a better scorer. It was during the bracket. I said these two cancel each other out. In the course of a 4-on-4 game, in that specific moment, they cancel each other out. That's what I said. And then JD
I don't
asked,
think they cancel this. I don't think they cancel each other out.
So does Kobe and Steph cancel each other out?
I think Kobe's better than Steph.
Okay, so that's where we get confused at, because Steph clearly has better efficiency across the board than Kobe Bryant.
But we talking about canceling out in a basketball game, you have to include the player in general. And you know, when we're looking at KD and Melo, like I would go with KD.
This is where I get, because you change what you're like.
I don't change anything. I'm just matching what the chat and what everybody on TikTok was saying about efficiency.
Oh, that's not what we were. That's them. That's not us.
Yeah,
that's
okay. Because it gets worse for you, because what we were talking about is basically his bag, as OJ would say it. Like, you guys just get caught up in looking at their bag. Like, that's what we were arguing, Bozo Man number 2.
I don't.
That's exactly what we were arguing. Who has the better bag? I specifically said we're not talking about efficiency. And then I bring up efficiency, and I'm like, come on, man. There's guys with better efficiency than your favorite player, and you're still choosing your favorite player.
I don't ever bring up, like, the efficiency, the stats, and I don't do those things. Like, I just go, I think KD's a better player. I think he's a better scorer. If you say why, I just say it looks easier for him.
Prime KD, of course, because it was prime Melo in prime KD. It wasn't KD now in Melo now. And of course, probably TikTok probably ran with that as well, because that's just what they do on there. But you're not going to sit here and tell me that a prime Melo and a prime KD don't cancel each other out. I just don't believe that,
I
because
mean,
then that's
I feel like y'all talking about two different things again. You know what I'm saying? From my understanding, Shaq, you're just talking about what's on paper and the player that each of them represent. Dell is talking about on the court when they guard each other, and it's like that type of, you know what I mean, back and
I'm
forth.
talking about
even
the
in
impact,
that dynamic,
yes.
KD cannot guard Carmelo Anthony.
That's fine, but what I'm saying is, like, you used Steph and Kobe, you know, as a comparable, you know what I mean, situation.
That was their
And
attack
on
to
the
efficiency.
court,
that was their attack to efficiency,
with
but
the
Dell
efficiency,
still said he's taking
here's
Kobe.
the thing. On the court, though, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking Kobe 100% of the time, all the time.
Me as well.
Regardless of efficiency. You know what I'm saying? So I think
well.
there's two different things that are being talked about right now at the same time.
Me as well. No, all I said was they cancel each other out. I didn't say that Carmelo was better than KD. I didn't say KD was better than Carmelo. I didn't go up that tree. But Carmelo is in his prime, going up against KD in his prime in a 5-on-5 game. It's gonna be bonkers both way, especially on those two
agree
teams.
with that. Shaq, let me ask you a question though. Who's a bigger Melo fan, me or you? You think?
You.
Right. So if you feel like you're caping for him, right, or whatever you're doing now, I agree with what you're saying. All I'm saying is, like you say, prime Melo and prime KD. Of course, their stats look pretty similar, et cetera, et cetera. But I just feel like KD's impact will always be bigger than a Melo impact, even in both of their primes. It's not like they both could average 29, right? But it's just 129 will probably feel like 40.
But then I go back to the point of that you guys, with every chance, you blow KD's game up to astronomical levels. You won't put him in front of Jokic. You won't put him in front of Steph. And I'm like, when I look at the numbers, they can be. I'm not saying that one is more than the other, but you put KD on this God level when there's other
I
people
put
on
him
that
on the level
with
he's deserved to be on. He's
so
on
does
a higher
Jokic.
level
So
than
does Jokic.
Carmelo.
So does
He's
Jokic
on a
deserve
higher level than Joker? He's on a higher level than Joker.
So why? So between Giannis, KD,
I could put
Jokic, and
Giannis, KD, Steph on the same type of level, but Joker, I cannot put him up there. Melo, I can't put him on the same level as KD.
And that's the problem here, because I'm not saying that KD isn't up there. I'm saying that it's debatable across the board. You can make arguments for all four. That's what I'm saying. It isn't just hands down.
I don't
KD.
think so. I don't think so.
And that's where the problem is, because you're telling me with a prime KD versus a prime Melo, it's not going to be this. They're going to cancel each other out, regardless. If you say Melo scored 35 and he took 4 less shots, okay. Melo got 33 and he took 4 more shots. In your mind, that's, oh my God, he made it look a lot better. It felt like 45. When on paper, it's the same exact thing. That's what I'm letting you know. It's not too far off. There's no way in a 5-on-5, if KD scores 35 and Melo scores 32, because Lightout came on here and he gave inaccurate data about Carmelo's. It was crazy, because I'm like, are you sure 2006 wasn't his highest scoring season? And he insisted that it wasn't. He said 2012, when he was battling with KD for leading scorer, and it came out to be 2006 where he averaged 29. KD's highest, I think, is 32. That's a 3-point difference. That's all I'm saying.
To go back to what I said before, in a 5-on-5 setting, you know, it's just easier for KD to get his buckets than it is for Carmelo Anthony, which is why when we talk about a 5-on-5 setting, you know, it's just easy flowing with Kevin Durant, which is why Adele's saying that the impact of KD, why he's going with that
who's
impact.
Hold on. Why is it easier for KD to get buckets than it is for Melo?
As I said,
Melo is quick trigger.
Melo is, but as I said before, when you see KD play, everybody says the same thing. It's almost as if he's not even trying. It just seems so easy. The game just comes in just so natural.
That's what you
way more naturally than Carmelo Anthony.
What does that have to do with who's
anything.
Scoring more, or like?
Because, like I said before, Melo excels at the ISO game. Melo excels at getting to his bag, getting to his spots. That's what he excels at. That's what he's been doing for his whole entire career, you know, before, you know, the OKC days and everything like that. That's what Melo's game was.
And Dale, you guys could hop into any. So who's the better scorer, Giannis or KD?
KD.
KD.
So whose impact is better on the game?
Whose impact?
Yeah.
I believe there's a good debate for both.
No. I want
What,
to hear
what,
one.
what do you
no,
mean
no, no.
game? Like the game of
I think-
basketball,
I
or you
think-
mean
Like
like
the game of basketball, who's more impactful, Giannis or
I
KD
think
in a 7-game series?
Giannis has a bigger impact than KD on games. And the only reason I would say that is because the way he rebounds. And you know how we don't count those, but Giannis will have
I'm just talking about
14
strictly
rebounds.
scoring. I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about strictly
Oh, you can-
scoring.
You
Yeah,
can go
strictly
further
scoring.
than. You can go further. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
if we're
no,
doing
scoring
strictly
then
scoring. But I was gonna say to
KD.
Dell's
So
point, you
KD
can
has
go
a bigger
further than just
impact on the
rebounding, he
game.
just hustles. He just
No,
the
wait,
hustle
what?
plays.
No, I'm
Just
talking
the
about
hustle plays in
strictly
general.
scoring.
He scraps for everything.
Oh, strictly scoring.
Strictly scoring.
I think KD's impact is better in scoring in a game than Giannis.
It
I
just
think so.
is.
Yeah, I think
Especially
Based
when the
off
late
of
game
what?
scenarios come into play, bro.
Based off,
Like,
I've seen Giannis and OT hit a turnaround floater to seal the deal, but I'm talking
Of
about
course,
based
but
off
you'd
of
rather
what?
have KD scoring the ball for you
Who,
late in games than Giannis.
you
Those are
or
facts.
what?
You'd rather
I
have
think
KD
I
late
think
in the game.
everyone would, Shaq. I think that's a fair
I
statement.
think that's completely inaccurate what you're saying. I think you guys go based off of the narrative that KD is, once again, is this God figure, and you guys can't get around the fact
No,
that
it's not the
Giannis has a
narrative.
bigger
If-
impact,
if-
even scoring.
If you have 10 seconds and you have to give either one the ball with 10 seconds, I think 8 out of 9 or 10 players
So
are
why
giving
didn't
the
the
ball to
net-
KD.
so why-
Let's not
so
forget
even
they
in-
was calling
so-
Chris Middleton
Hold on.
Batman.
They was giving Chris
No,
Middleton the ball over Giannis.
you guys
I
did.
never.
The media did that. TikTok did that. Twitter did
the
that.
game did that. We all watched the game. Chris Middleton was the closer. He was closing games out.
Just
And
because you're a
Giannis was on
closer,
the
just
court.
because you're a closer does not mean that's so inaccurate. That is literally
wait,
that's
wait,
like
wait.
that's like a,
Finish
hold
that
on, hold on,
sentence.
hold on,
Just
hold on,
'cause
hold
you're
on,
a
hold on,
closer,
hold on,
what?
hold on.
Finish
Wait,
there.
no. That's just like in baseball. If the starting pitcher seals the deal the whole game, then the closer come gets it. Are you gonna call the closing pitcher in baseball? Is he gonna be the Batman? After I didn't worked and killed y'all this entire game,
No,
working
I
y'all
never-
on the
never
mound.
did Batman.
I
said what?
I never called him the Batman.
But also,
That-
that's a
we-
terrible analogy. It's a
It's
terrible
so-
analogy
it's
because
so
you
bad.
could
How
go-
is
Well, you
that
know what's not a
terrible?
terrible
All game-
analogy,
no,
though,
listen,
is
listen,
if you look
listen,
at it from.
listen, because you could go cook all game. That's not gonna. That's undeniable. But when
I
it
w-
comes to closing out a basketball game,
When
the
it comes
ball
to
has
closing
be in
out a
somebody's
baseball game,
hands.
when it comes
time
closing
out.
out a baseball
Time
game,
out.
the
Shaq,
baseball
here
is
we go,
literally
Shaq.
in the closer's
Shaq,
hands. What are you talking
I'm a
about
Yankees
right now?
fan. Listen, Shaq, I'm a Yankees fan, and Yankees' greatest closer was the Batman.
Okay,
His
but
name
this,
is
but
Mariano
Rivera-
Rivera.
Rivera.
But his
He
name
was
isn't Chris
the
Middleton.
Batman.
But his name isn't. But that's not Chris Middleton. You're bringing up a one-off of a crazy closer, and you're just not going through the course of a
But I'm
season
just
or a World Series.
I
Even.
never call Chris Middleton the Batman. All I'm saying is if the team,
So then why
if
bring
the
it up?
Milwaukee Bucks
So
team,
then why'd
the-
you
the
bring it up?
NBA champion, I'm trying to tell you, if the NBA champions, the Milwaukee Bucks had a chance to close games, and they're looking at Chris Middleton before they look at Giannis. No media narrative. I'm watching the game. They're giving the ball to Middleton. I think if it's the same scenario, if it's Middleton and KD, I think they won't even glance at Middleton. They all would just give the ball to KD. You don't
I
believe
just
that?
I just want to know when was the time. Name me the times that KD was closing.
No, but again,
No,
the,
Dub,
let's go
name me the
back to main
times right now
question.
KD is closed. I want
Wait,
to hear
hold on, wait.
multiple occasions KD is closed.
He just did it the other night, didn't he?
No. I'm
against
talking.
Atlanta,
No.
where-
I'm talking about when it actually. I can pick up times where Giannis closed games out in the regular season too. Let's not be nasty. Just because you guys don't like Giannis. Hold on, Dub.
He was
Just
an
because
inch
you
away
guys
from
don't
sealing the
like.
deal on the Milwaukee Bucks.
But he didn't because Giannis sealed the deal. But let's not get carried away. I can bring up times where, just because you guys don't like his game, I can bring up times where Jokic during the regular season closed out games. Every superstar
Shaq,
can close out games.
Shaq,
Stop
do you
with
Let's
know
this.
look
in
at the
game-
team
Shaq,
too, though.
Do you know in Game 7 last year in the overtime that Chris Middleton hit the biggest shots in overtime to beat the Nets? Do you know
Giannis hit a shot in overtime too. That's your
One
opinion.
layup
you know
against
Chris-
KD.
Yes, that's
Do
a
you know
big
Chris
shot.
Middleton
Nobody
hit the biggest
you
shots?
didn't even believe he was going to make that shot, Dub. When he shot that floater, you did not think Giannis was going to make that shot. Yes or no?
I did.
That's
I
being
did.
nasty, bro.
Because KD's just too little for him. I did believe he was going to
Shaq-
make it.
Shaq's being nasty, bro. He's
But
being
again,
so
let's go
nasty.
back to the main
So if
question.
KD's
The
too
main
little for him,
question
then
is-
how is KD more impactful in the game?
Well, so let's go back to the question. The question isn't impact on all levels. The question is impact on scoring. So we're looking at
No,
impact
the
on
question
scoring.
is how is KD a closer? Win without, because we're gonna go back.
We're
Let's not bring
comparing
up
him
Golden
to
State.
Giannis. I trust KD down the stretch more than Giannis, and that includes into the impact
So if
argument
KD never
of who
won,
would you rather have scoring
so
the
if
ball.
KD never won the 2 championships when he jumped ship to go to Steph with Steph and the Golden State Warriors, would you be looking at KD the same way?
We don't know because we don't know if he will win championships or not. We can't sit here and say that. If you say no,
that's fair. That's fair. That's so fair. But now I'm trying to ask you, when has KD been so clutch? I want to know.
He's always been clutch his whole entire career.
His
whole entire career.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think I ever seen KD be like a clear-cut closer, because in OKC, obviously the narrative was Russ is taking too many shots, and he's especially taking too many shots down the stretch when it should be KD. Then he went to Golden State, obviously Steph, obviously Klay, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean?
Let me ask y'all a question. Just stay there before. So let me bring up the Golden State. Y'all always, it's one thing y'all always say about that team that's kind of weird to me. Like y'all just try to exit out. The fact that team was so good, right?
They were good.
And
which one?
The Golden State Warriors,
all right,
the KD Warriors, the Steph Warriors, whatever you want to call them. The fact that they were so good, if they came to a close game, who do you think they gave the ball to?
Whoever was hot, and that's what I was about to bring up.
I don't think so.
You think they're going to give it to KD?
They did give it to KD in the finals.
When did they have a close game in the finals?
Late in the game, KD hit a 3 in LeBron's mitt.
Up 4.
When they was up by like
how
1
much
or 2
did they,
points.
what was the final tally for that series?
4-1.
4-1.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So did the Cavs ever have a chance of winning that series?
They did. They was down by 2 or 3 points. They had opportunities.
The real question is this. Once Kyrie is lacing his joints back up and he's back on the court, who's going to take the final shot?
On that team, I honestly don't know. And it's not, I think KD should always take the shot, but they just have players that they think they're also good as
one-on-one. But that's personal preference. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't be wrong, you know what I mean, if you were the coach and you do a play up for KD. What I'm saying is, in all likelihood, it's going to go to Kyrie.
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, not at all. No,
I don't think so. So.
Like I think if you have a shot and you have the ball, like last year, Bruce Brown, we was in Vegas asking Bruce Brown, what is he doing?
I think I've seen Kyrie while KD was on the court with him together, whatever, and it was tight games. I think I've seen Kyrie take more shots, meaningful shots, than KD.
But that's the same thing, like you said with Russ and OKC.
And that's my point. So now whether KD's a closer or not, and it's hard, that's really irrelevant, because what it comes down to is who is taking the shot.
I think it comes down to him as a player, just letting whoever be themselves, honestly.
I'm just so confused where this KD is just his closer, and that's why he gets the nod over Giannis for being most impactful to scoring. It's just a weird take to me.
Why is Giannis more impactful to you, Shaq?
Giannis carries that offensive load on that team every single game that matters. You can say that of course Chris Middleton chirps in points, but there's never a time where Chris Middleton is outscoring Giannis on a regular basis. That never happens. So for you to just try to act like Giannis just does not have this impact on the game, he'll have 40, not close the game, and you'll guys say Chris Middleton is the Batman because he scored 4 points.
No one said that. No one ever said that though.
So then what are you guys saying right now?
Well, you just asked the question. You said, who's more impactful? I thought you thought the totality of the game, and I said Giannis. You said no, just on scoring. I said it's easily Kevin Durant to me. Like literally, it's easily. He's a better offensive player, bro. He's more impactful because he's a better offensive player.
That's fair that you can say KD, I can say Giannis. I don't think it's clear cut.
Right, okay.
That's all I'm saying. It's not clear cut KD. It's not, and that's all I have to say.
All right.
It's not clear cut prime KD over prime Melo.
All right.
Hey, I have one question,
is it Dale? Is it clear cut?
Wait, what was the question?
That prime KD's over prime Melo?
Yeah.
Yes, it's clear cut to me. Yes, gotcha. It is.
Question is for the guys in the chat and Shaq as well. I asked this in Clubhouse last night. Why do you guys root for Isaiah Thomas so hard? But when it comes to a guy like Kemba Walker, you guys just want this guy shipped out the league. I don't understand the logic that those guys are the same exact players.
It's not logic, Doug.
It's not at all. It's not insanity. It's emotionally based. And I told you guys that Dell, that was the first thing you led with. Is it emotionally based? Yes, it is. I played against IT for many of years. I lived in Seattle for many of years. And JD as well. So, of course, I'm going to root for Isaiah Thomas, not over Kemba Walker. I'm just going to root for Isaiah Thomas. If the roles were switched, I probably would switch up too. Dell, that's why I'm not mad at your Kemba.
It's great. It's great for people to root for Isaiah Thomas. He's been out of the league wrongfully so, but when you got a guy in Kemba Walker who's really getting all this heat for no apparent reason because of defense, it's like, come on.
No,
Isaiah Thomas is not Isaiah Thomas isn't a great defender, and the Lakers honestly is a bad signing for the Lakers. They don't need Isaiah Thomas; they need defenders, and for them to sign Isaiah Thomas is like, come on.
When I look at Kemba Walker, IT never got paid like Kemba did. That's first off.
Facts.
So when I look at Kemba Walker, I look at that contract and I say, I don't know, buddy. I just don't know. And that's always been my thing with guys that go to has-been places and put up has-been numbers and then get paid like a superstar. That's only been my gripe ever with Kemba. Now, we can bring up Kemba's numbers because I know it's in care or don't care. He won one game, lost one game. Stats weren't the best, but, the team is rallying behind him. I don't really care about that. That's all fine and dandy. Kemba can play in New York. I have no problem with that. But I see the side where Thibodeau says, I don't want to play with that type of player. I can see that. But then I look at the team and I say, okay, Tibbs, what are your aspirations for this season? You guys finished, fourth last year or fifth, whatever it was. Are you guys trying to go to the conference semifinals? Like, what are your plans? Are you guys trying to compete in the East? What's going on? Because Julius Randle, that's who you should be looking at more than a Kemba Walker.
Mm-hmm.
That's
a good question.
Just fair. But I mean, as far as I'm taking prime IT over prime Kemba, and it's not even close.
A 1 year.
That's
a 1 year
cut.
prime.
That's
a 1 year prime.
No, they came out in the same draft as Dell alluded to. IT averaged 20 off the bench with the Kings. Don't try to act like he has. If he was in Charlotte, it would look very similar, if not better. These are just facts.
I don't think so. He had opportunities on Phoenix to do that. He didn't. I mean, those just happened. Kemba's peak was longer than Isaiah Thomas. You're basing all of this off of 1 year.
What was his prime?
Probably 2 or 3 years before he left to go to the Celtics.
And Dale said, and so why do their career numbers look so similar?
Hold on, you don't think the Celtics years he was in his prime then?
No. I mean, I'm including that as well.
Okay.
I'm saying that from my mind, I think that's when it started, like 2 or 3 years before, he went there.
How long was IT in Phoenix?
I don't remember. I just know he had opportunities to be that type of player, and he wasn't. That's the thing about the empty stats. A lot of these players have opportunities to be that caliber of a player, but they're not.
It's just I'm starting to hate empty stats, bro, because Zach, it's really like 5 to 7, maybe 5 to 10 players in the NBA. There is just different type of level of players. Like it's just like LeBron, KD, Giannis. Who else is in there? Maybe James. Of course, Steph, Luke. Where they're like, you look at their stats and you don't even care about it. It's just about winning. Mm-hmm. Then there's players like the Tobias Harris, the Gordon Haywards, the Kemba Walker, the Isaiah Thomas, where it's like, yeah, they're good players in the league, but you're not counting their championships. You're not wondering if they're going to, you're just not doing that. So when you say empty stats, it's like, no, these are good players, bro. It's like, of course,
when I look at superstars and you repeatedly fail to win a championship year after year over your entire career, let's say 10 years. Let's look at Paul George. Would you say that Paul George is an empty stats guy?
No, empty stat guy is your thing.
Okay, I know. Based off of why is Paul George not an empty stats guy?
Because every team he's been on, he's like either try to make them to the playoffs or they've been playing for something. He doesn't. His career is not surrounded by games that's not meaningful.
So would Shaquille O'Neal, not me, would Shaquille O'Neal call Charles Barkley an empty stats guy?
Would he? No, He wouldn't.
So then why does he always bring up the fact that he hasn't won any rings, that he's done all of that fighting, he's done all of that and never won a ring?
Because they like to joke with each other, but he also knows the respect of Charles Barkley, that's a Hall of Famer. It creates banter on our show.
Yo, let me ask you, Shaq, I got a question for you.
I respect Paul George. I respect all these guys.
Who do you consider not to be an empty stats guy that hasn't won anything?
No one. He can't.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm saying, but like, what about like somebody like Allen Iverson or, you know, whatever?
I look at these guys like, like I look at a Chris Paul, like you've had an amazing career. You really have, but that doesn't, you still are an empty stats guy. And if you guys want to change and say empty championship guys, that's essentially what I'm saying. When you guys, but Bradley Beal is the epitome. There are levels to empty stats, in case I'm breaking it down because this is like a new philosophy that you guys can't seem to wrap your little puny brains around. Bradley Beal, is he an empty stats guy?
Let me tell you this, right?
Doug,
Dennis Smith
just say
Jr.,
yes or no,
right?
then you can go.
No, I don't believe so. Because Bradley Beal, there's not a lot of guys who could do what Bradley Beal does. We got guys. Dennis Smith Jr. is a good example where he had the opportunity to be that caliber of a player. He's just not on that level.
You know what's so good about the empty stat philosophy? I can just say, what has he done? What has he won? I created the philosophy.
Why does that matter? What does that matter when we're judging a player's talent?
Because it's my religion. I can say what goes and what doesn't go. Bradley Beal's an empty. What has he won? You guys are the ones that just seem to love this empty stat. I see everybody.
Don't throw me in that. Don't throw me in that.
I'm disappointed in the way that you just described how you look at someone as being empty stats and just them not winning chips. So literally anyone who's done anything who hasn't won a chip is an empty stat guy. It's crazy because
it's levels of empty stats. Like there are guys that put up crazy numbers on high efficiency. I love them a lot.
They wouldn't even make it past the first round if it wasn't for these empty stats that some of them are putting up.
So what should you call them? Powerful stats?
I think
players in the NBA.
I think Shaq created this empty stats narrative and it fits with some players. And then he just took it to a whole new level. And one thing, he's not backpedaling on empty stats. I'm starting to put empty stats next to Dub Shaq's sake.
Is Westbrook empty stats guy, Dub?
No, because how many people has averaged 3 triple doubles in 3 years?
I'm just trying to figure out. So there are no empty stats players in the NBA. Hold on. That's Dub, essentially what I'm asking.
What are you doing?
Yo, Shaq. Here's the thing.
Don't worry about it.
I can't. Here's the thing. Like I almost agree with, like, you know what I mean, it's championship or bust. Like, you know what I mean, if you're not winning, like, you know,
that's different.
You know what I mean? Like, that's cool. But here's the thing: I can't really 100% get on the empty stats because there's a lot of open questions that I still have. Like, for example, what if Allen Iverson, at the end of his prime, right, at the end of his ability to carry a team to a chip, then finally gets one?
I feel like AI's run to the chip wasn't empty stats though, at all.
Say again?
I feel like AI's run to the championship was not empty stats at all.
Okay, cool. But let's pick a player that you think is empty stats, like Russ Westbrook, for example, right? He goes to a team and he's there by himself, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he ends up getting a ring, like in his very, very last, like, you know, he's on his last leg, all the energy that he can muster from his prime, you know what I mean? He gets one in there. Does that mean that all of his accomplishments in terms of like individual stats and stuff like that,
they're all solidified?
So now he's
no longer an empty
from one day to the next. No longer
1,000%. 1,000%.
Bro, that makes no sense.
It does. Jason Tatum wins the ring. He automatically, I'll say, all those stats that you were fighting for year after year. I see the vision.
But those don't carry over. They don't.
They
help
do.
them
No, that's not true.
Season.
That's not true. Every year that you do before your next better year, it helps you. Or guys who just come out and average 30 across their entire careers. What are you talking about?
No, that's not what he's saying.
Oh, I thought
he's basically saying how can all his empty stats, and now he's an 8th man on the bench, still a Hall of Fame player based on his career. But what he did before,
no. That's not what I thought. He said he mustered up everything from his prime, Russell Westbrook, to win a championship. That's what Euro said.
I think because I didn't want to put that. Didn't want to like give him like a ring, like if
Melo wins a ring this year.
If
Melo wins a ring this year, I'm gonna still say Melo. Like, come on, unless you were like Finals MVP averaging
because
30
he sees
in the playoffs.
because he sees the light at the end of the tunnel. That's why, and that's why I said, like, specifically, I don't want to have that scenario. I want to have a guy that is still like being able to like fend for himself and
I see you guys'
on somebody
logic.
else.
You guys don't like it, but I love it. I'm just trying to figure out. So who are empty stat guys in the NBA? Are there zero
So
empty
Dwight
stat
Howard
guys?
is Dwight Howard empty stats?
No,
or
I'm
'cause he
asking
got a
you.
ring
I'm
with the
asking you
Lakers?
guys. I've already done this song and dance. Who are the empty stats guys to you guys? Zero?
I don't believe in empty stats like you do, so I'll say no one.
No.
There's some
How do you
stats
believe
that
in
are
empty stats?
inflated. You can
Here's
say inflated stats, but empty
here's
stats,
empty
no.
stats. Your
Dub
team
looks
is
like
down.
Raiden from Metal Gear Solid.
Your team is down by 40, and you come and put up 15 points in the fourth quarter. Your team still loses. Those stats are empty.
That's tough.
Garbage time.
Congratulations, you just
Garbage
put up
time.
15 points, but those points didn't matter. Those were not ever going to help us win.
Yeah, we know that's the scum
That
of
is
empty
literally
stats.
what empty
we
stats
know
are.
that's
I-
included in empty stats, Jordan. You didn't just have
So
some
James Harden
revelation.
is
That
empty
is
stat guy
literally
too,
what empty stats are.
regardless of ring or not, because all that, foul baiting, ref baiting or whatever, to me, that's empty stats.
I don't think those are empty stats
You
either.
cheating.
all.
It's cheating. The same way, and this is my logic. Shaq, you're gonna appreciate that. Maybe not be able to relate to it, but I, in my day, used to be able to jump a little bit. Okay, what I used to hate, you know what I'm saying, is if I'm taking off and the guy slide in there and the ref reward him with a charge, that right there is cheating. That don't get no respect, but it gets respect from everybody. That's an empty stat, even though it doesn't show up in the stat sheet taking the charge. But you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It shifts the momentum of the game and everything like that. Stuff like that is in the same ballpark as James Harden, kicking his leg, trying to get, you know what I mean? And this is also the reason why the NBA removed it, because it's not part of the game. You know what I mean? That right there is empty stats. Just like JD said, if you down 20 and you got you get in the last, 8 minutes, 15 minutes, or whatever the case may be, and you put up some numbers, empty stats. I'm with you, JD.
That's the only time that empty stats argument makes sense to me.
Oh, I
And
like
you gotta
that. So is
remember where
Karl
this
Anthony
all-
Towns, is he empty stats?
No, he
See, to
gets-
you, it has to be to you, Shaq, not to us. To you, bro. It's not a list. Just create your top 5. Let's have a draft. Shaq's empty stat list.
I would love to
You
do
guys
it.
said zero. It will be blank, and I would win. Because you guys want to sit here and glorify guys that just should come in the league, do whatever they want, moseying around, and I get it.
I mean,
You can respect
80%
that.
of Hall of Famers are empty stats.
Yeah.
Might be more. Might be
That's
more.
wild.
Might be more.
Karl Malone?
Dale,
Might
so
be more.
Dale, so you don't give any credit to Larry Bird back in his day. You'll never respect him. You've said it. You've said it.
Okay.
You've compared
Respect
him.
his.
You've compared
Go
him
ahead, keep going.
to you've
Keep going
compared him
ahead,
to
Bert.
NBA players today. So were those
Go
empty
ahead, Bert.
stats, and why were they empty stats?
What was I? Listen.
You're
Whenever I
essentially
say
saying they're empty
the-
stats because you're saying it
Time out.
doesn't matter.
Time out. Never. I don't know where. All I said about Larry Bird in
Shaq's
his
pulling a
time.
rabbit out of a hat, right?
Exactly, and I was just in his. I always say I pay respect to Larry Bird, to Magic Johnson, all the old timers for what they did, who they were in their era. When I compare them to now, I don't see it. That is all I said. That is literally
Why though?
my
Why
basis.
do you not see it?
Because I hate how their games look, not what they done on paper, not the 3 or 4 MVPs or the rings he won. I never talk about that ever. I just hate how it looks. He can't never seen him put the ball. Like, come on, I'm not getting into this, but stop.
That's real solid, Dale.
No, it's nasty what you try to do though.
No, it's not nasty because it's like you're the same guy that say I love Mario Kart and I love all the old games. All the new games look better, and you still love those ones.
That's fire.
That's amazing, and that's fine.
That was the
But
smartest thing
I'm
Shaq said.
playing the game. I'm playing the game. I'm not sitting there and I wouldn't go downstairs and watch people play Mario Kart before I go watch y'all play Call of Duty. I like that better. So it's different. I'm good at that game. That is different than you compare me. I'm not watching that the graphic. I never said the graphic was better. Never said anything. The concept of the game, it's better. So you can't compare the two. I like the simpleness of the game.
Yo,
The
what
NBA
about
used to be
And
very
what
jump
about
or
simple.
sit
what
there
about
and
role
say,
players?
that's fire.
What about role players who have no responsibility in terms of showing up on the stat sheet, like a Pat Bev, for example? Like he should be the empty stats god. You know what I mean?
I really like role players.
So the empty stat situation doesn't apply to them.
If they help win a championship, like Chris Middleton, like I like Chris Middleton. I like a
What
Drew
if-
Holiday.
what if
They all
that-
made me
what
like
if-
a Drew
What if
Holiday.
they don't win a chip? Patrick Beverly ain't never won a chip.
Patrick Beverly, I don't even put him in this conversation. This conversation is for superstars and
Okay, I got
score
you.
in
Well,
in
again,
elite
this you
scores.
guys see this narrative came from Max Kellerman when he talked about Kevin Love and also Devin Booker, saying that Kevin Love couldn't put up these numbers on a winning situation, saying that Devin Booker could put up all these numbers, but he's never in a winning situation. This narrative came from Max Kellerman, which is kind of unfair because
Your boy.
he's comparing where he's comparing these guys on a superstar level, and that's not fair because when we look at the whole landscape of the NBA, Kevin Love and Devin Booker, they're still better than the large portion of NBA players in the league today. So that's very unfair to do because they're doing something that not a lot of guys could do. That's why empty stats shouldn't be a thing.
I just want to say to the chat, I see all you guys' comments right now, and I'm enjoying it, especially Ev Smitty. He's like, Dale, when I say you got like a general in the chat, you got a
What
good
did
thing
you
going
say?
for.
I'm
You got a
just
good
seeing.
thing going for the
chat.
Dale Minions.
I'm just seeing Dub compliments. They calling you Sub-Zero and everything,
No,
or Dub
Dub-
Zero.
Dub looks
Fire.
like he's about to go shoot a music video with fake money in a car that you rented for the day.
I got my Audi in the parking lot ready.
Fire.
All right, are we gonna do this salary cap draft?
Dub robbing somebody at gunpoint with no bullets, got it. Like, that's the vibe that he's giving me. Like, this is about to end terrible.
I was watching the new Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and they did this like episode where they did a flashback to when they're in like college age or something, and Mac had the grip of a pistol in his pants, and he was like selling weed. And they like took the weed without giving them the money. And Mac goes and flashes the handle, and then when
Yo,
his Charlie
Dale-
goes and grabs, it, he's like, "Yeah,
I
we
mean,
got a gun." And he
Dub
pulls
robbing
the
somebody.
handle.
Dub
would
robbing
never- I
somebody
would
at
never rob
gunpoint saying
somebody.
"cut the crap pile" is just like iconic.
I would never rob somebody. I do have a piece on me though, but I would never rob
What
somebody.
the crap, pal?
Of course you do, Dub.
Oh my
Dub
god!
incriminating his.
I know.
No, it's not incriminating. It's legal. We got papers and everything.
Where you
I
at?
was
Oh,
just
you in
Some
Jersey, right?
things you
Yeah,
just
we're in
shouldn't
Jersey.
say.
All right.
Nah, we could.
Dub, just stop.
What you mean?
Jesus
I
Family
clicked-
show, man.
Please.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, my
Oh
bad.
my
I'll be
God.
forgetting sometimes.
Dub, I'm a fan of you. Keep going.
Sorry.
JD will deal with the logistics later.
Well,
Oh yeah, I
don't
got the
feel-
mask on and everything. Let me take this off real quick. My bad.
My God.
Dub, don't
Sorry,
fold
Jay.
like that. Don't fold.
I don't want Jay.
What's the order of the draft?
Well, we're doing the
Yeah,
draft
chat
now.
ticket.
Yeah, it's right now.
Hamburglar Dub.
Wait. I thought we'd do that at the end.
We have the tier list at the end on the back end. Can we
Okay,
please
we'll
just get the order of
we'll
the
get
draft?
to the non-basketball related stuff at the end where
Thank
the
you.
loyal fans stick around. We'll give them the entertaining stuff.
So you said I have to go click on something to
Yeah, remember
to be a
when
part of this
JD
draft?
said that the salary? Remember that funny part in the group chat where
Whoa,
JD was
whoa,
like,
whoa.
"This is 2019," and I'm like,
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, JD,
What?
please look
Gotta
again.
chill.
I've looked twice. I
Shot.
see two numbers.
Oh, I'm not gonna say it.
And I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Hey, JD, I'm not doing this with you right now. Like, just click the link, please.
I just saw 2019 in big bold letters. I was like, is this guy a moron? Bozo man. Why are you sending 2019 salaries?
So the draft is, we have the salaries from this year, the top 100 salaries. You have to pick a guy from 1 through 20, 21 through 40, 41 through 60, 61 through 80, and 81 through 100, and the best team wins.
Yo, low-key chat is the funniest.
Yo, I can't scroll.
This is
I just
DC said Dub
I just
got
see
legal
1 to
Nerf
22.
guns.
Did you
then he
keep going
said-
down?
Legal
I'm-
Nerf
Dub
Is it a
puts
screenshot?
thumbtacks
Did you
on
send a
No, it's not a
screenshot or a link
screenshot.
first?
It's a link. Like, I'll show the chat right
They're
here.
crazy.
These are the
Okay.
players 1 through
Oh my
20.
God.
These are the players 21 through 40.
Wow.
I want to go
Dub, I
first.
can't wait to see.
These are
I
the
can't wait
players.
to see your documentary.
Actually,
on Netflix
I'll
in
go
10 years.
last.
Who, me?
Yeah, doing your
Well,
documentary from
Actually,
the
I
south.
want to go first.
That
What's
would
the
be so
list?
tough.
Yeah, Shaq, you
What
go
a journey. What a journey.
first. I'll go last.
This year deserves a documentary. I'm serious. Like a lot has happened.
All right. Sorry, I'm here.
So, Euro, where you want to go? Second, third, or fourth?
It don't matter. I'll go second.
It
I
don't
just
matter.
want to
That's a
participate.
crazy.
I'll go second.
Matter.
That's the craziest. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'll take the next best available. Dub, JD, you guys care.
You want second? That sounded like you want that slot.
No, I'm last. I already said it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who's first?
Shaq.
I don't.
It's Shaq, Euro, blank,
Wow,
blank,
this is rigged.
Dale.
This is hard, Paul.
Shaq, you know what's so fire about this is people are gonna think that we're taking players based on their rankings. This is gonna be
Oh,
hilarious.
you mean like on TikTok?
I don't.
they're gonna just see 1 through 20 in the back. Like
I
top
think they'll
20 NBA players.
understand.
No, they won't.
Okay.
Still don't understand. That's why I want to go last.
So you just have to look at the list in their number, and you can only
The
pick
rest of this. Dub,
One
you can
How
go
much
fourth.
money do I have? How much money
11
do I
through
have?
20. Oh, 1 through 20, 21 through 40, 41.
It's literally, Dub, you know that little link that I sent, and I said, hey, guys, we're about to have a salary cap draft today, and I sent the link, and then you pull up the link, and you're seeing what the entire chat is seeing right now, which is the top 100 salaries in the NBA.
And we'll
So
only
you have to
from
pick a
this
player.
100.
Yeah, you're creating a starting five right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's no word for me to say 1 through 20. I wish there was some easy way to put this, but every time I have to say 1 through 20, 21 through 40, 41 through 60, 61 through 80.
I want to pick like 2 heavy hitters and then like, fill a bunch of role players. Can I do that?
Dub, then what's the point of the draft?
Oh man. So wait, what's the cap though? I don't know the cap.
How
There's
about you
no
pick
cap.
Chuck E.
You just
Cheese
pick-
characters.
I see the numbers are a little confusing here. There's no cap. You just pick one of the Dub, the top 20 biggest contracts. What player would you choose? And at what position?
Oh, I see it now.
There we
Okay,
go.
I got you. Is my turn? Is my turn? Can I go?
No, it's not your turn.
Oh,
It's no,
my
Shaq
God,
didn't even
Dub.
pick yet. But I
Yeah.
have a question though. You said this is the 2000, but the full links to 2019 though. So that's the only thing I'm
in the
confused about.
table, inside the table, like the third column, it says 2021, 22.
Okay, I see it now. Thank you very much.
And by the way, Chad, I tried to have a salary cap draft where you only get $110 million and you got to put together the best team. But Dub and JD
Math
didn't like
is
that
hard.
idea.
What are you talking about?
JD said math is hard, and Dale wanted to do a different draft, and he had no options. I
Zero.
also was down. Yeah, I thought you were gonna cook something up, but since I'm first with the first, I'll take.
Steph Curry.
He's not taking Steph.
He's for sure taking Steph.
Okay.
He is. I know him.
Okay. You guys.
It's either one or two.
He's not
Nope,
taking
nope.
Steph.
I'm
bro.
taking Steph. Dale, I would not submit to your your little mind
But-
games,
Okay.
especially after the last two shows. I'm gonna show you I can get it done without him. Euro.
Okay.
What was the order?
He took. So this is okay. This is my confusion. You just took Steph, right? So what does that do to? What does that do to?
So now the
Anything.
next pick has to be 21 through 40. I can't pick anybody else again from 1 through 20 contract.
You see
So,
the
Del, you
okay.
can pick everyone all the way up to Devin Booker.
So you have one pick per like table that you see.
per
So
20
once
people.
you pick that, you scroll down and you go
Yep.
to the next 20 people that you see.
I'm
Yep.
about
Then you
to
pick one
post.
from there and you keep going like that.
I'm
Yep.
about to post this link in chat so they can see what we're looking at. Shaq's got up. Okay.
So you pick Steph from the 1 to 20. Okay, got you now.
Yep.
Got it. All
Let's
right.
get right. Let's get. Who's next?
It's on
Me, right?
Yeah.
Let me get Giannis.
Wow.
Who's 3?
Please say it's me.
Please
JD.
say it's
Right.
me. Please say it's me. It's me, right?
Yeah,
It's me. It's me.
You sure?
it's
Yeah.
JD.
Give me Kevin Durant.
Damn. Man, I guess I'll go with LeBron.
Wow. Wow.
Mhm.
Klay Thompson is the 11th highest paid player in the NBA.
Thought
Right
you're gonna be
now.
able to swing that back through.
That's loyalty, baby.
insane.
Wait,
Hmm.
all of y'all picked from 1 to 20, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so far,
Uh,
no one's picked outside of the top 10.
Let me get 21 to 40. Let me get Joker.
Wait. Oh, I see what you could do. That's tough, though. That's very tough.
That's fire. I didn't know we were doing that. I still
Nah,
would pick KD, but
I didn't know we were
fire.
allowed to do that, but that's
That
nice.
is-
It's,
Still.
all of
I
y'all was
like that.
taking the picks y'all took regardless of what. Anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
No, for sure. I'm doing that every single time.
Dale, who you got next?
That's fire.
Oh, right. It's a thing called the snake.
Oh, you
Hold
would
on
have
a
got him
second.
regardless.
Hold on a second. This is nasty.
I just want to see who the last player is.
Caldwell
hate
We're
Pope.
going up to 80 or we're going up to 100, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's tough. I like that.
488. Hassani Gravit. $52,000. Fire.
I like that a lot.
You all right over there, Dub?
Sorry.
Calm down.
Give me. Damn. Didn't know he was there.
Bro, how is this taking you so long? This feels so easy.
No, I'm not. I don't have to pick my 1 to 20 yet because you guys already picked yours.
He's looking around,
I'm going down there.
and I'm looking down. I'm going down that same alley as well.
This is so easy.
Let me get. Give me DeRozan.
Nice.
Give me Goran Dragic.
Can I go past 100?
No.
Why not?
Stay within the rules, Dub.
I would like to go past 100.
You want Gravit, 52K a year?
No, I would like to go. I'm gonna go past 100.
Okay.
Wow, so now we're breaking rules?
Yeah. Wait, is
Oh,
it my turn?
You want Robert Covington?
Is it
No,
my
that
turn?
is nasty. No, stay within 8.
No, you got to be within 100.
Is it my turn?
No,
Yeah,
you
but you
got
have to pick
81
within
through
100.
100.
Come on, let me.
Dub's always trying to swingle
Let
us.
me grab. Let me grab. I just want one player past 100. That's it. That's
I
it.
bet
No.
you do.
Did you see who I seen?
I mean, it
There's
has
a
to
lot of
be.
You can't
There's a
pick him.
lot of people
Say it.
down
Who
here.
you got?
Luka.
There's a lot of people down there.
There's Luka. Zion's down here, but I know people's feelings have changed about Zion. DeAndre Ayton's down here.
Yeah,
They're still on their rookie contract.
exactly. Let me get to keep the floor spaced out. I'll take Cat. Oh wait,
Yeah, you got him. Take him. You got it.
Nah,
Go ahead.
nope, I did not. I immediately regret that. No, it's fine. I can still make it work.
Where's Cat at?
He's
He's
in
like-
21 to 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21 to 40. Yeah,
He's 20. He's literally 21.
that's fine. Let
It's on
LeBron
me,
eat in the
right?
paint.
Give
Mhm,
me Joel Embiid, 21 through 40.
it's fine.
Not bad.
Yeah, Brassix, maybe turn your monitor on, buddy.
It's me.
You got it. You got it, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's me, right? Let me get Zach 41 through 60.
I'll take. Take Jason Tatum. 21 through 40.
Mhm.
41 through 60. That's tough. I'll take Draymond.
That's not a bad pick.
Where am I looking?
I think I'm literally going to just go in chronological order here. I'm not seeing a lot. Oh. What did I do? 20 through 41. Okay, I could
Euro,
go
who did you
there.
pick?
I got Giannis and I got Zach LaVine.
What Zach
It's on
was
you.
what?
Yeah, it's on
He
you,
was
Giannis.
41 through 60.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Euro.
Oh, it's on me?
Yeah.
Let me get Duncan Robinson 81 through 100.
I hate you guys.
Why don't you get Jimmy Butler?
Because LeBron was there.
That's fire.
I'm gonna take DeJounte Murray 81 through 100.
Dub.
Did everybody pick from 41 to 60?
No, you and JD left.
Is me and JD No. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm 41 through 60.
Yeah, I can't let you.
DeJounte Murray's 81 through 100.
No. Yeah,
DeJounte Murray's 81 through 100. Yeah. He's 86.
I'll because Dell's probably gonna pick him, so I'll pick I can't go to Rosen just because of the spacing.
DeRozan's gone.
Oh, he is. All right, Jaylen Brown.
That was a crazy slight to you, Dale. Where's Jaylen Brown?
the slut?
Jaylen Brown.
Chat's thinking that I'm making the mistakes. They're so used to me manning the space station.
Where you literally told me that DeJounte Murray was 80. You said nothing, so I thought he was 80.
I said 81 through 100.
Let's see.
Joel Embiid. I need a.
We could make this work still. This is tough.
Okay, is anybody gonna tell me where Dub, who'd you pick?
I pick
Jaylen Brown. You gotta
Jaylen
tell him the
Brown.
number, Dub.
Jaylen Brown. Oh, 44. Sorry, I didn't know.
I have 20, 41. Okay, 41 through 80.
I don't want him. I don't. But the defense would be elite.
Dale, you got 2 picks.
Duncan
no.
Robinson is in the wrong spot too. Sorry, bro. He's supposed to be one below, I believe.
Yo, who you got?
Duncan is in. Me, I got Jonas Valanciunas, 80 to
Right.
100.
That's amazing.
80 to 100.
Oh,
And
you got 2 bigs.
Who?
Jokic at the 4.
You know. And
Damn, you also had John Morant all the way down there. Damn. And Trey Young. And LaMelo.
This is tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, 41 through 60 is kind of poop.
Yes.
let me get.
Like, wow.
61 through 80 is too.
I might just leave 41 through 60 alone until last because this is poop.
That's why I got that out the way quick. I saw Dell picked DeMar, and I was like, "Oh, there's only one real good guy left."
I mean, there's honestly a few good guys, but yeah.
JD, Draymond with you would have been elite.
Draymond would have been pretty nice, but Embiid and DeJounte on defense is crazy.
Let me get. So it's Jonas, Joker, DeMar.
You need shooters, bro.
I know. Give me Klay.
Damn, that was a good save. To save 1 through 20 and
Dell,
get
who's on your
Klay
team?
like that.
So I guess we're gonna see Klay
Play's
carry
1
your
through
team.
20.
He's got Jokic.
K is 1 through 20. Check.
Yeah, I got him.
Jokic, Klay,
Okay.
DeRozan. Wow.
But Dale, why didn't you just save that? Because you still would have got first bids on 71 through 80.
It's not. I did 80 already. I did 80 to 100. Now
You got
I think
61 through 80 left, and nobody's picked there.
Oh, okay. I didn't
So
know
you'd
that.
have been able to get. Dub,
I know my player is gonna be going that I.
Is my
take
turn?
one from there too.
I'm going to have to pick from here.
Is my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take. I don't want him. I don't want him.
Who?
It's just.
Yeah.
It's your man's. It's just like I need the defense though. I
All
just
right.
don't like him.
I
on
got my
team.
next two picks.
I'll take
Don't take him.
I'll take Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, that's who I was gonna take. I should have just took him first and then saved Klay.
It's just I hate the idea with Lonzo and LeBron on the same team.
Give me,
That
Klay
is
shoots
gross.
at a.
It is.
Klay shoots at a.
Give me-
Then why would you choose him?
You could
Because
have
it's like,
put Braun at the 1.
I hate
I like
that.
the I
hate
know,
that
but I
choice.
like I like the defense on with my next pick.
give me Joe Harris, 61 through 80.
Love you, JD. Let me get Miles Turner, 61 through 80.
That was my
Come on.
second one too as well.
61 through 80 is so gross.
61 through 80 is a
61 through
bad
80 's
place.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Is this real?
Yeah.
a lot of bag holders in 61 through 80, though.
Jesus Christmas.
Wow.
I'm not picking.
Really like. I really like Brooke Lopez here.
I can round my team
Steph,
out nicely.
Jason, Draymond, Brooke Knight. Let me get Christian Wood. I'll take Christian Wood, 81 through.
A great
Some
pick.
defense.
Mm-hmm.
And then 61 through 80 is a scary place.
Really scary. It's dangerous over there. Oh my God, he gets paid that much money? I didn't even know that.
Would you like to share with the class?
Bledsoe. That is a bad contract.
I feel like Eric Bledsoe is chilling because he gets paid a lot of money and there's like no expectations.
That's a very good point.
It's like, just go out there and try your best, Eric.
I got Steph.
He's just here so he won't get fined.
Facts.
This is so gross. I hate this draft, by the way.
I actually like this version of it. This is a good one.
I just hate it
The
because I'm
salary
looking at
would've been
61
nasty.
to 80 and it's crazy.
What's Karis LeVert? Is he a
Right.
Karis LeVert, like
I'm looking
position.
for any yeah, I'm looking for
Shooting
I know
guard.
he's a
Sack.
four. No,
I'm
Karis
sending
LeVert's a
team?
forward.
Draymond to the 3.
No, he's
Yeah,
a
that's what I'm
two.
saying. He,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he a small guy like
He's
me.
a two guard. He like 6'4".
Karis LeVert, 6'6", small forward shooting guard. Okay, well, I was half right.
Yeah.
He
was.
I got he's the Steph, he's the 2. So I'll take that's so nasty. That's too nasty. Oh, I will take your 61 through. I'm taking Spencer Dinwiddie. Like
Good pick, Shaq.
Spinner
Dinwiddie and Steph in the backcourt. Not bad. I don't mind your team.
I mean Steph, JT, Spencer Dinwiddie, Draymond, Christian Wood.
Bro, if Dinwiddie could have been fully, and it's not even that he's not healthy, they're just being extra cautious with him. If he could play every game this year, because he's been having some really good games.
When?
Who Dinwiddie?
What do you mean when?
When did he have a really good game?
This season?
Don't do this,
You made
JD.
it seem like, yeah, he's playing
He's been
nasty.
having good games. What do you
No,
mean?
JD, don't do this with
playing-
Dale. Dale says
Wait,
win.
Dinwiddie's playing good?
You don't think he's playing well?
Not at all.
For playing
He said he's
half
had some
the
good
season?
game. Euro, so on you got 21 through 40.
CP3.
Amazing.
I like your team. Not gonna lie.
Spencer Dinwiddie's not putting up like a ton of points, but he stuffs the stat sheet. He's a good player. I'm not
Did
saying
he-
he's superstar.
JD, who you?
I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying he had 0
You're
last
nasty.
game.
Is
had
it on me?
0 last
Shaq?
game.
I didn't
Let's see.
say he had a good game
Dale,
right
don't
now.
do that. We
Had
literally
some
just
good
said Kimba shot whatever, and you were like, "Oh, but one game."
I'm just telling you, Shaq,
me
when I'm
make
going
You just did
FanDuel,
you just said, "I know."
when I play FanDuel, when I go on FanDuel,
I know.
I know how well Spencer Dinwiddie is doing.
I'm
And it's
about-
not good. That's the only reason I'm saying this.
I'm about to take.
Damn, Euro's team is tough.
Wow, this is nasty. Did anyone already pick Julius Randle?
No.
They didn't. Do I want Randle 4, KD at the 3?
Yo, Julius Randle and
Joe
Joel Embiid
Harris.
fighting in the locker room.
If you could get Julius
For
Randle
whatever
as one of your
reason.
picks right now, I think that's good. I'm not even gonna lie.
I
to you.
think it's pretty good too.
Especially who you have Embiid as well. Embiid, Randle,
Embiid,
KD. That's
Ra-
probably the best front line I've heard.
I like it, but I'm also looking at like, do I go Buddy Hield or do I
Don't
go
be gross. Now
Randle?
you're being gross.
Because Buddy Hield and Joe Harris on the wings. I'm gonna go Randle.
Yeah, great pick. And you have Joe. Who's your point guard?
DeJounte Murray.
Oh yeah, you have a good team as well. It's on me.
Yo, LeBron, Dub, you could win this. LeBron, Cat, Jaylen Brown, Lonzo Ball. You have a really good team.
Yeah, I know.
I
This
haven't
one-
seen the picks. Let me show the chat. This 81.
Yeah,
through.
I'm looking at the picks right now, but I see Euro's team, and Euro's team is like, Damn.
Yeah, I don't
team's
know
not
what you
good.
could pick to get it over the edge. Maybe a knockdown shooter.
I mean, I got the only one I really want is Marcus Smart. That's the last one.
Don't do that, Dub. Do not. Do
What
that.
number are you in?
Do not put Lonzo
Uh,
Ball, Marcus Smart, and LeBron James on the same.
What
court,
number?
please.
What number are you in?
He's scraping the bottom of the barrel right now.
That is
81
that.
through
Cat
100.
shoots 40. Jaylen Brown shoots 40. Lonzo shoots 40.
Yeah, they shoot. They shoot now.
But like,
Marcus
don't
Smart's
like
streaky.
Marcus
I
Smart
need-
is really nasty.
Wait, you're
right
at
here.
81 to 100.
I'm at 81 to
Dub,
100.
don't you dare pick Marcus Smart.
Why not?
That's a
What-
bad pick.
What's wrong with Marcus
Shoot.
Smart? He's a
Nah,
Yo.
pick that dude. Don't let him influence
What
you.
y'all want me to pick? Y'all want to pick Laurie Markkinen?
I mean, it
Throw
is
that balaclava
Wait,
back
dog,
on
are
and do
you
that thing,
crazy?
bro.
No, take Gary Trent Jr.
Yo, before I say
Or
anything,
Norman Powell.
no, before I say anything,
no.
I want to see Dub's list again.
I'm looking
Or
at.
Derrick Rose.
I like the defense that my team has. I got Lonzo, Smart, Braun, and Jaylen Brown. That's fire.
Cat shoots 40, floor spacer. Lonzo
Got
and
Cat
Brown is
spacing the
really
floor out.
like you got coerced into that Lonzo Ball pick. He
didn't
was
want it.
unneeded, but I mean, who are you
I
going to take?
thought he was
Spencer
going to still
Dinwiddie?
need it. That's why I didn't take him. I just blundered. It's on me, right?
Dub. No, it's on. Oh, who you got, Dub?
I got Marcus Smart. I'm gonna stick with
Okay.
Marcus Smart. Yeah.
This is
Yuck.
terrible.
You the Michael Jordan of GMs, Dub.
Damn.
Like that pick. And it's just not even like I like Marcus Smart as a player. I just hate that right there.
I'm looking at defense,
Like
man.
Marcus Smart and
well,
Lonzo both trying to do the
now-
same exact thing is really
Now
gross.
I
Gary
know-
What do you
Trent
mean?
and
No,
Norman.
Marcus Smart. I'm not telling Marcus Smart to fucking try to run point guard. I'm telling him to sit down and shoot threes and play defense.
didn't
Don't
know
do
that.
anything
If I
else.
ever-
I didn't know that's what you were doing. My
And
bad.
Norman
ever
Powell
own-
plays defense.
If I ever own an NBA team,
Better than
Dub will
Marcus
not
Smart?
be the GM.
You
Trent
putting-
might slide his dog better. So Trent might.
You putting Smart and Jaylen Brown together once again is really nasty. You know they don't like each other.
Nah.
This
Julius
is so
and
gross.
Joel fighting over the rock. Got it though. Like Julius is a
Gary
miniature
Trent.
version of Joel Embiid.
But even then, I mean, what? Even if I pick Gary Trent, since everybody likes Gary Trent, better than Marcus Smart, I'm still not beating Euro's team, so it really doesn't matter.
I mean,
You had a fighting chance with Gary Trent.
you did because who's Euro putting at the? I mean, okay. I
Yours
like
done,
Euro's
right?
team.
You're
Yeah,
locked
I'm
up,
done.
right?
Yeah.
Giannis, CP3, and Miles. But is Miles really a high flyer that CP3 can just throw lobs to?
Wait, who
No,
is,
but
who
Giannis
is your
is.
team?
I
Giannis
got
is.
CP3 at the 1, at the 2-3 interchangeable, Duncan Robinson and Zach LaVine.
Yeah.
I got Giannis at the 4, and I got Miles Turner at the 5.
I don't think
Yeah, you're
people
pretty solid.
understand. I'm telling Marcus Smart to stand in
Wait,
the corner. and
JD,
shoot
what's your
threes.
team?
Dub, you didn't have
Why
any
would you
like
get him then?
crazy picks that you. It
Because
was
I
like
don't.
you
I have
had to pick
Lonzo
what
and
you could
LeBron.
pick.
I don't, and Jaylen Brown. I don't need Marcus
No,
Smart
Dub,
to
you
do
shouldn't
anything
be.
but
I'm
play
not mad at the
defense.
Marcus
You have
Smart
no
pick.
shooters.
Huh?
That's not
You
true.
don't have one shooter. Who?
Cat, Jaylen
Carl
Brown,
Anthony
Lonzo
Towns
all
shoots,
shoot
And
40.
Jaylen
Brown
Brown
shoots,
and Lonzo
Lonzo
Ball.
shoots.
Okay, Lonzo Ball
shoots.
shoots. Who else? You think Marcus
Cat
Smart's a
shoots
shooter?
40. Cat just literally
No.
self-proclaimed himself the best big
Jaylen
man shooter
Brown,
of all time.
Cat.
So clearly he can shoot threes.
Oh, okay. JD, who's your team?
Wait, are you saying that
KD.
Cat can't shoot threes?
Yeah, he can shoot threes. Who's your team?
So how is he not a
KD.
shooter? How is Jaylen Brown not a shooter? How is Lonzo Ball not a shooter?
They all
I
can
think
space the
I think
floor.
I think Lonzo's a shooter, but I wouldn't consider Jaylen Brown a shooter.
What about Cat?
He shoot threes. I wouldn't consider Cat a shooter either. He shoot threes, but he's not a shooter.
Yeah,
I'm with that logic.
Can
They,
go-
Yeah.
I
Is that
agree.
called
They,
sign?
What- so
they
what-
can shoot. They're not
What?
shooters, but yeah, I get
What?
it.
What? You guys are
What?
nasty.
Because
Jaylen Brown-
we're talking about
Jaylen
roles
Brown-
on the
Go
team.
on, go on.
Jaylen Brown is a scorer. Cat's a scorer. I wouldn't even call Lonzo Ball a
So you tell me
Nah,
they
this
can't
year
shooter.
Lonzo
He's a
is shooter.
playmaker.
This
No,
year,
if this year
Lonzo's
Lonzo is shooting,
Sure.
then this year Cat is
Yeah.
is shooting. I don't
No,
see how
they're
that logic
shooting
exists.
well, they're not shooters.
He is
So
a
why
shooter.
the-
Cat is a shooter. What?
Why would Cat just say he's the best shooting big man of all time? Why would he literally just say that this week?
Thank you.
Go,
Thank
go.
you.
ask-
Draymond
go-
said he's the best
No, no, no.
defensive player
No, no,
ever,
no,
and
no.
you laughed.
No.
Who
He
shot
plays
like
defense,
Cat?
though. I'm not saying he's not a defensive player. How in the hell is Cat not a shooter?
Shaq. Are you serious right
So
now?
what does
are
Cat
you
do?
guys serious? Cat is a shooter. What are you guys talking about?
Is Joel
can
Embiid a
shoot.
shooter?
No,
when I'm
Joel
betting
Embiid
on
does not
games,
shoot 40
when
from
I'm
three.
betting on games, they say Karl Anthony Towns, he can make 2.5 threes. That's his range. He's a good shoot. What are you guys talking about?
And how much
I
they
did-
say?
Dub,
And how
are
much they
you
said Marcus Smart
mental?
could make?
No, Marcus Smart. I got Marcus Smart mainly for defense.
Dub, you just
mainly
said
got
that
him for
I said
defense.
Cat can't shoot. You
one said
understand
he
the
can't
difference
shoot.
between saying someone can shoot and someone is a shooter. Klay
That's
Thompson
all we're
is a
saying.
shooter.
He could.
That's all
Yeah,
I'm
if
saying.
Kevin
How-
Love,
how
if
in the
Kevin
hell
Love
does-
could become a shooter, then Karl Anthony Towns.
No,
You
how in
are
the
not
hell does
listening.
how did
What are you
no
talking
no how
about?
in the hell is Cat not a shooter and he literally has one of the best 3-point field goal percentages of every big man in the league?
Yeah,
How
I'm
is
with
he
Shaq
not
on this
considered
one.
a
Yeah,
shooter?
You guys are wild.
That JD, I understand what you're saying between a shooter and shoot, but that does not apply to Cat. Is what I'm saying.
Cat is a scorer.
He's a scorer.
Who can shoot the ball well.
How many threes Cat
Cat, no, Cat shooting 40% from three from his career. That just came in. That bomb just that Woj bomb just entered the chat.
Mars.
How much threes does he take a game?
Somebody can look
Carl
at
Anthony Towns.
Yeah,
He takes
Someone
like
said
5 or
6.
6.
Someone said
Maybe even
6,
7.
but Mars said Jokic.
He shoots 6
not a
threes a
shooter, but
game,
he can
and he
shoot. Is
shoots
Jokic a
over
shooter?
40.
Is Jokic a shooter?
What does Jokic shoot from
Jokic.
3? I don't look at like Cat goes out there hell bent to shoot threes.
Cat, no, bro.
So
Cat's
Dirk
Pump
Nowitzki's
fake
a
shoot and then
shooter.
goes dunk you.
Yes.
If
Dirk
you shoot
is a
6
shooter.
threes, is that not
What?
shooting? How does
Dirk
a
is not
shooter
a shooter?
Who said Dirk is not a shooter?
The
He's a
Dallas Mavericks fan.
scorer.
Wait, so
Is
Dirk is
Melo
a scorer?
a shooter? Is
Wait,
Melo a
Dirk is
shooter?
a scorer or a shooter?
Melo is a scorer.
No, Dirk.
Right
Dirk
now,
Nowitzki. Is he a
Melo
shooter
a
or a
shooter or
scorer?
is
He's a scorer.
Dirk
Melo-
Nowitzki.
no,
Yes.
JD with the Dirk is a shooter that can score. I get what
think
you're
he's
saying
a
though.
scorer. I think he's a scorer.
Nah, Dirk is a shooter that can get
Well,
buckets.
JD, when you
And
put it
why
like
can't
that,
Carl
I guess
Anthony
only
Towns be
one
on the same
person.
level?
You know what? This is the conversation we was having in the chat about who's a bucket getter and who's a scorer. It's the same
No,
thing.
no, that's
Oh
very
My
different.
God.
That's
bro.
Same
very
thing.
different.
Same thing.
That's
Same
very
thing.
different.
Jokic
That was
shoots
actually
4.4
nasty.
threes on 38%.
This is not nasty right here.
No,
Dale, did you even pick your last pick yet?
no, I'm waiting for JD.
See, where I get caught up is when I call someone a shooter, I look at threes. That's why I'm like, you're a shooter. I just think you're a 3-point specialist.
Is KD a shooter? Because he
That's what I
scores
get caught up on.
Is KD
See,
a
I call
shooter?
him a scorer, but
Why?
sorry, my team is Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, Julius Randle, Joe Harrison, DeJounte Murray. KD's a scorer.
Oh, so it's on me.
Yeah.
It's on you, Dale. You got.
I think JD team's amazing. Wow.
You got 61 through 80 left.
Give me Terry Rozier.
Gary
Throughout
Terry.
that bombshell. Hated this draft.
So everyone who gets their buckets majority of the time from shooting the basketball as opposed to laying the basketball in or dunking is a shooter.
I just don't see how Cat's not a shooter when he shoots 6 threes a game and he shoots over 40%.
Cat goes out there to shoot the damn ball. That's what he does. That's the difference. That's the difference. He goes out there to shoot. It's Kevin Love Jr.
Jason Tatum is a shooter.
Yes, he is.
No. Come on, dog.
Jason Tatum is not a shooter.
Is Jaylen Brown a
And
shooter?
this is what I'm talking about because
And Jaylen Brown is not a shooter either. That's how this
no,
conversation started.
hold on. Let me ask
Jason
them, though. Is
Tatum
Jaylen Brown
gets
a
his
shooter?
buckets from
Yes.
shooting more than he gets his buckets at the rack.
The main focus of their game is creating and scoring amongst themselves. They need the ball in the hands to get off. I agree with that 100%. But if you give them the responsibility that, yo, just go ahead and catch and shoot, be that catch and shoot player, I think they can do that. I think they could. We see Melo switch to that. Why can't they do it?
I'm not saying Cat's not a scorer, but he is a shooter. So if he's going to be both, I like Dale's logic with that. He's a scorer that can shoot or he's a shooter that can score. I'll take either or. And
Yeah,
same
he's a
with
scorer
Dirk.
that can shoot. I think Dirk's the scorer that can shoot.
I think
Dirk's for sure a shooter
here's-
that can
and here's-
score.
Here's
see,
my
like, I
logic.
don't know.
Dirk's
Here's
for
my
sure
logic
is a
behind
shooter that can score.
But here's my logic behind it. The majority of their shots, you would say it's shooting because they're shooting the basketball as opposed to laying it in or dunking. So with that logic, if you are scoring the ball majority of the time away from the basket, as opposed to dunking or laying the ball in, you're a shooter with that logic, to me.
I don't look at it that way.
Because you're shooting the basketball.
I'm looking at it as, what's the game y'all love? 2K? The one that back in the day would have the 3 under it. I don't think Cat would have the 3.
No, he would. He for sure
I think
would.
he'll have the star.
He probably
He'll
would
have the star. But his 3-point rating will be through the roof.
I really don't think Cat's a shooter, but that's me.
The chat says, what about Kevin Love?
That's a weird one.
Yeah, that might
I
be
feel
the
like it's the
weirdest
same
one.
thing as Cat. I
What
feel like
do
it's
you
the
call
same
Kevin
exact
Love?
thing as Cat.
Call him a
Yo.
washing machine.
I'm sorry, bro. Y'all really got me
Cat-
I don't see
baffled.
Cat.
Cat's a
I saw.
shooter.
I see. With Braun, I seen Kevin Love come off staggers. Like I seen him get pinned down, catch and shoot. I haven't seen that with Cat yet. I just haven't.
He
I
has
mean-
been shooting the hell out of the ball. But all right. Are we doing care or don't care? Oh,
We have
psych,
to.
we're not even there yet. Are we doing 3?
Yeah, we're doing whatever's next.
So with the madness that's been going on, I know we've done this several times on the show, so it might sound like we're repeating ourselves, but I think it's interesting to revisit this topic every so often as the season goes on, because especially this season with what has transpired with obviously protocols, health and safety protocols, and just weird stuff. So we're going to do finals predictions again. Who we think is coming out of the East, who we think is coming out of the West. Some people, it might not have changed. Some people might have a new perspective. And who's going to win the finals and in how many games. Dub, we're going to start with you. Who's coming out of the East?
I want to mention something to you guys over here saying that Jason Tatum's not a shooter. First year, 43%. Second year, 37. Third year, 40. Following year, 38%. Stop it. Stop. Just stop.
Inconsistent.
The percentages is there. I don't care.
Is Kimber Walker a shooter?
Kemba Walker?
Yeah.
Right now? No.
Oh, okay.
I hate this argument. Anyway,
Listen, the percentage is there. He's shooting 40% from the 3.
Right now?
Yeah.
Listen. Time out.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
We'll have to get into that. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready
okay.
for that at all.
wow.
I
I'm
just
not ready.
wanted to-
Let me
I
back
just
up.
want-
Let me back
Put
up.
his
I'm not
big
ready
boy
for
pants
that at
on for
all.
that conversation.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense to me.
But I'm not ready for that one at all. Because Kemba Walker is a different character this year. We all know that. What was the question, JD?
Hold on. Sorry, I have to explain this because, of course, this is just going to bug me. I'm So Godly said, JD, can you look at Dirk's shooting stats? He took more of his career shots away from the basket. So from you, he's a shooter that can score. So what I was saying is with their logic, everyone else's logic, that anyone who shoots from the basket, they should call shooters. Because that's what it sounds like they were arguing. So you weren't listening either. Shame. Who's coming out of the East? Dub?
I don't even know what that meant just now. You just wasted our time for like
I got
9
confused.
seconds.
I got confused, but I would have said Miami, but Kyrie's scaring me. Kyrie's really scaring me, especially on these road games. So I'll still stick with Miami due to us not seeing how Kyrie will react to, playing on the road games, but Brooklyn's scaring me.
Need to pull this up. So really quick, just taking a glimpse at, let's look at top 6. Nets, Bulls, Cavs, Heat, Bucks, 76ers. That's top 6 in the East. You're on Hezi. Who's coming out of the East?
I want the Bulls, but I'm gonna go with the Nets.
Shaq?
I'm gonna go Bucks.
Dell?
Brooklyn.
So my question is, if the Nets go, well, actually the whole playoffs, so Kyrie just can't play home games.
Right.
He plays road games. Still scary.
That's what I'm gonna get caught up on, though, is because if it's a close series and you can't have Kyrie in a crucial game,
They'll end it in 6.
It also might get resolved by then.
It's so crazy. They have
Yeah, I
more of an
doubt it.
advantage on the road than at
unless
home.
he gets vaxxed.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. If he
And
does
how long?
that,
And how long does that take? A month?
Well, he only needs 1 shot to play.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, fam. I'm going Nets for sure.
I think I'll stick with the Nets as well. All right. Dub, who's coming out of the West?
I'm gonna stick with Phoenix just because I want to see how Klay Thompson comes back before. I don't want to sit here and assume that Klay's going to be the same Klay Thompson as before. So I'm going to stick with, Phoenix.
And then just looking at the top 6: Suns, Warriors, Jazz, Grizzlies, Nuggets, Clippers right now. Your own Hezzy. Who's coming out of the West?
Golden State.
Shaq.
Golden State.
Dell.
Warriors.
I want to say Suns so bad.
Join with me, bro. I need somebody on this train.
Bad train.
Come on, Jay. Join the Dubs. Join the Dub side.
For sure, pause. That was crazy.
If it goes Suns, Warriors in the conference finals, that's a lot of firepower, but also the Suns have more. I don't know that it matters, but they just feel like they're a matchup nightmare. But the Warriors are too. I'll go Warriors Nets. Oh, Warriors Nets. All right. So Suns net. You said Nets, Dub?
No, I said I'm half and half. I'm gonna stick with Miami just because I haven't seen Kyrie like playing on the road and everything. I want to see how he plays for us. So I'm gonna stick with Miami. We've been winning games while hurt. We just won tonight. They're tough.
All right, Suns, Heat in the finals. Who's winning and in how many games?
Suns and Heat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Miami in 6.
I hate the Suns matchup against the Warriors. I feel like they can beat the Warriors, but I don't know if Klay comes back. I got more confidence. But Street Jesus saying Shaq picked the 5th seed just to say Nets, LOL. That's really funny because with COVID, I don't think the seeds matter right now at all.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Euro, you
Bad
said
take.
Nets, Warriors?
Yep. I got Dubs in 6.
Shaq?
If there was ever a regular season doesn't matter, you're looking at it. If there ever was a regular season doesn't matter, this is the
facts.
one. What question did you ask?
Who's winning the finals? You said
Between Bucks, Warriors?
Warriors, yeah.
I'm going Warriors.
In
5 or 6.
Dell?
I'm going Nets in 5.
I'm taking
Dale, how?
I'm taking
Wait.
the
Nets
Nets
versus
in
Warriors.
7.
You're taking the Nets in 5.
Yes.
Why?
I think they're the better team, and I think they could beat them in 5 games.
How?
I think they're the better team, and I think they could beat them in 5 games.
How are they going to beat them?
They'll have more points. They'll have more points than them 4 out of the 5 games.
Is Draymond going to guard KD?
Doesn't matter who guards him.
But I'm biased. That was wild what y'all just let get off right there. Yeah, the chat thinks you're joking.
Wait, that's not bad. I mean, with Kyrie,
I got the Nets, but I think they would go 7 games if it's Nets Warriors.
Oh, he said what? He said Nets in what? 5? Nah, that's disrespectful. You got to give him at least another game, Dale. At least 6.
At least 7.
Hella sticking with it, man.
JD,
You got it.
Nets in 4 now. Nets in 5. What's wrong with y'all?
Who on that team can guard Steph Curry?
Himself.
Self-check.
Self-check.
Clearly, KD must be guarding himself a lot this year, too.
You think so? I don't know.
Oh, he's shooting 80% from the field?
He's shooting a pretty high clip.
And so is Steph, so that's why I'm confused here.
Why are you confused? No, it's nothing to be confused. Steph's amazing. Love Steph Curry. Love him.
He got your man 2 rings. You should love him a lot.
For sure did.
You should be infatuated. That should be your guy.
Definitely got him 2 rings.
Shaq, that was funny.
Definitely got him 2 rings. 2 big time rings.
Yeah, facts.
What else?
Letting you know.
I know already. You tell me every day.
I know. I'm just reminding you.
All right, no need, bro. He got him two dubs.
With the dubs.
That go over
After
your head.
getting beat by the dubs. You said
All right.
2 rotten eggs?
They haven't won one yet since he left.
He hasn't won one either since he left, ironically. I
Who
don't
do
know
you
what you were
think
trying
miss
to
each
get
other
at.
the most?
They don't
Who do you
need
think
to.
miss each other the
We're gonna
most?
see. We're gonna see in the finals in 5 games. We're gonna see who misses who more after that series plays out.
Why? If KD makes it to the finals and they don't, would you like say anything? Because I think they both for sure go to the finals. Though this is me. I really think I think that's happening.
Okay, let's say it does.
And you have Warriors winning in how much?
6.
Why?
I feel like they have more weapons with Steph, Draymond, and Klay.
Okay.
I think Steph, Draymond, and Klay is a better trio than Harden, Kyrie, and KD. I just do.
They're a better fit.
It's
I
a
agree with
fit.
you. I agree.
All.
They're a better fit.
Not
Yeah,
better
they're a
players
fit.
individually, but
Yeah, I think they're a better fit. I do.
When you have a knockdown
I
shooter
do.
like Klay. But maybe Klay doesn't. If Klay doesn't come back, it's a different conversation. I think the Suns may go to the finals.
Okay.
Or maybe Dallas.
Nets in 5.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Dallas. All right, let's do.
That's a negative
viewers
3
submitted
if Dallas goes to the finals.
This is my second favorite thing that's on the show.
This comes from Nabil Bello. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced the name. From IG Start Bench Cut, Drew, Lonzo, Kyle Lowry.
Oh,
Start Drew, bench Lonzo, cut Cal.
the tough one is Lonzo and Kyle. But I'll bench Lonzo as well. So start Drew, bench Lonzo, and then cut Kyle. Sadly,
I'm cutting Kyle.
This might be universal.
I'm cutting Kyle too.
Yeah.
my guy.
This comes from Izzy on Instagram. Could LeBron reach 5 or 6 rings? What could LeBron reach 5 or 6 rings? Would that make him the undisputed GOAT?
If he
It may.
reaches 6, yes. 5 is still not going to be enough.
I don't think
Even
it
if
makes him the
if he
GOAT.
wins, if he's the top scorer ever.
No, I look at LeBron as like he's GOATed right now. Factor in everything.
He's one of the GOATs, yeah.
Yeah, he's one of
the GOATs.
exactly. He's one of the
But
GOATs.
I don't think if he wins 6, he would be even. And many people might regard him as a GOAT. To my eyes, I don't think he'll be the GOAT. Like he'll make his case a little closer, but I don't think he'll.
What does he have to do? Win 7? What? Because I mean, he has Jordan and everything else.
Nah, because his record is trash compared to Michael's.
I just feel
when you go that many
I-
times. What do you mean?
I feel.
No, I'm
Mike-
saying that's what people will say. To me,
I
if
just
he
feel
gets
Mike-
6, go ahead,
I
Dale.
feel Mike's dominance is just what separates it all, other than no record or whatever the case may be. I just felt Mike dominated his era different than.
Because it's the same era that you don't respect, though. It was around that time.
No, I don't talk about the 90s in a bad way. You never heard me talk about the 90s in a bad light. Not once. Literally loved the 90s basketball.
No,
Love
that's
it
true.
with a passion.
That's true. Why do you love it
Thank
so
you.
much? Because of what?
I think it was better basketball to watch. Like it was more tougher. It was
In the 80s. Or the best era is
never
the 90s
seen the
for you.
80s. I didn't even have a TV.
So the 90s is the best era for you.
No, I'm not saying it's the best
You
era.
said it's
You asked
better
me why I love
basketball
it,
to
and I told
watch. You said it's
right.
better basketball.
Than the
So
80s
better than what?
compared to the 80s.
But you said
because
you never
that's what
watched
you
the
was
80s because
comparing
you
it to.
didn't have a TV.
Compared to the 80s, what the question you were asking. That's what you used in asking it
all right,
compared to
okay,
now.
my bad,
And I
my bad.
also
Okay,
like
okay.
2000 and 2010 better than now as well, though. I like that Kobe Shaq era, the Vince Carter, the T-Mac era. I like that era better
But you love
than now.
Luka's first 4 years more than you love LeBron's first 4 years. Okay,
Never said I loved it more. I was just comparing it based on your shenanigans.
So right
that you're
now,
trying to do
which
right
4
now.
years was better? Which 4 years were better?
Out of what?
Luka and LeBron's first 4 years.
They're the same. They're mirrored. It's mirrored. That's my point. I'm not saying Luka's better than LeBron.
Dub, whose first 4 years are better?
LeBron's was better.
Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you and to Shaq. You know when Shaq did his old KD, and this is the only reason I brought up, when Shaq did his old KD and Melo, when you look at the stats and it's 45 to 47, Luka's first 4 years numbers on the paper Shaq loved to see, mirrored next to LeBron. I would
but you're
think
changing the context.
close.
That's fair. That's fair for that. But what
am I changing?
Because
what am
you just said the 2000s between the 2000s, the Kobe, Shaq, all of that was going on. You said that's a better era than now.
And you skip through a hula hoop, so a fire escape, and
because if it's a better era,
got to LeBron and Luka. I don't know how.
So were the stats more meaningful between 2000 and 2010 or now?
Doesn't matter. Who cares? It's on the paper. Who cares how was it meaningful? That's not what we're talking about.
I love when you say, I'm not going to do that. I don't care. I'm not about
I never
to answer
said that.
I'm
answering your question. Now you're trying to get in. I love when you say, I don't do that. I don't care. Because that's what it means. I got you. Shaq, I never said that. I never said that.
But whose was better? Because you have to say LeBron's first 4 years was better than Luka's. Of course, statistically, it looks around the same thing, which I'm in agreement with you.
The only reason I brought it up is because of Shaq. Shaq has to stop changing the narrative of what he does. That's why I will.
So
always
what's your what stats matter in speaking of error? This is just a question I'm asking you. I'm not context bending. This is just one solo question that I'm asking. Which era did the stats mean the most? Where they weren't inflated and they were just about as accurate as they could be?
Oh, I think the 90s and the 2000s stats are more accurate as it can be, and these stats are more inflated.
Gotcha.
I agree with that. I agree. Like, you pass the ball, you could double dribble and pump fake, and they still give you assists. That's kind of gross.
I mean, it happens. Moving
on.
Yeah,
I see Fred VanVleet have like 9 assists, and the guys make like 3 moves, and then he still gets the assist. It's crazy.
Like that's why back then triple doubles was glorified. Glorified back then, and then it just became a who's. Remember, Lance Stevenson was leading the NBA in triple-double one year. He had like 8 when he was with your Pacers.
What?
My Pacers.
You was a Pacers fan as well?
He's from Indiana.
You're from Indiana. Wow.
Dub, I'm convinced you do not
you getting
pay
this
attention.
off is crazy right now. You getting this off is so nasty. My Pacers. Nah, touche.
Just saying. And Dave is clapping. Dave is like, yes, about time. Give us some respect.
This next question comes from Ty from Instagram. What context should be used for a score? And then the second piece of that was, what tools should they have in their bag?
Oh, that's a. But I think it's levels of scoring. Of course, you have people that could put the ball in the basket. Like, people could put the ball in the basket. But the context of scoring, like, I don't know if it's that many. Like, I say, damn. Like how Yuri was saying, there's a difference between bucket getters and scorers or all this stuff. I think all scorers are bucket getters. But is rare I would call a big man a bucket getter, but he gets buckets.
Okay, so then that's the same. So then they're the same thing. Scoring and bucket getter should just be canceled out.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing.
See,
yeah.
I wouldn't say that, because I would say all bucket getters are scorers, but not all scorers are bucket getters. Because
I would too, but not with Dale's logic.
Because that's where we disagree. That's what we was talking about in the chat. But I'm talking about, like, for example, a scorer is somebody that's a role. Like, you come in the game and that's what you're supposed to do. So to me, a shooter that's a specialist that sits in the corner and all he does is chuck up threes, that's a scorer, regardless of how much he scores or not. That's his job. That's his role. So
wait, I don't get it.
You said the shooter?
Mm-hmm.
The
shooter is a scorer?
Of course, a shooter is a scorer. What happens when you make a shot? That's
because
a score,
Giannis
right?
isn't a bucket getter.
Oh, so Cat's not a shooter.
Exactly. Giannis is not a bucket getter, but he is a scorer.
I think Giannis
That's
is a bucket
simple.
getter.
Like Jason Tatum to me is a bucket getter.
KD,
He's going out
KD
searching.
is a
I think Giannis is a bucket getter, though.
I mean, he gets buckets, but it's not in the same way that we're trying to say. Like, he don't get
What
buckets
I'm
like
saying
on a
is-
string, like a
Oh, so you're
barrage
saying he
of
doesn't get
moves
buckets like
and gets
and
KD,
he's not
for example.
exactly
Okay,
what I'm saying is like
okay, so-
Giannis can only score
KD's a
in
bucket
his like in
his
a very
way.
specific in his way. He can't step out.
So
He can't-
your meaning of bucket getter is just
Putting the
like
ball in the
you
basket.
are. That's why I said in the
the
chat, you are a
versatility of
threat.
scoring?
Yes, you are a threat anywhere and everywhere on the court. You
Okay.
step over the court and you are a threat, and you can make that happen. You are a bucket getter.
Like Mars
Now-
said, Lou Williams is a bucket getter. That is a certified bucket getter.
He's a bucket getter. Bucket getter.
So score
Okay.
is just like somebody, like
It's
you said, the
like an
shooter.
elite level.
He scores the ball
So which
his
one
way
is
at a high
so
level.
based on which one is better based on your thing? That's what I'm saying.
It,
What's
it
higher?
depends because it's literally a role. You know what I'm saying? And so you have to
Scores
fill
is
a
higher
role
for me,
on your
'cause
team. It depends. If you have
Scores
a
are
team
usually
that
more
has,
efficient.
yeah, it depends. It depends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
depends.
does.
That's
depend.
interesting.
It does. It goes either way. Yeah. But like your guy Kemba Walker, bucket getter. Isaiah Thomas, bucket getter.
For sure.
Mhm.
For
Yeah.
sure. Steph Curry, bucket getter.
Oh,
Perhaps
fucking-
ultimate bucket getter because he is green from the moment he steps over the line of the half court line, and he's like one of the best at field goal percentage at the rim
So Klay
and
Thompson,
anywhere in between.
Klay
Bucket getter.
Thompson, bucket getter or score?
Shooter.
Four.
Yeah, shooter.
Yeah, I mean he's a shooter for sure. You know what I
He's-
mean? But
he
that's
is
a
a shooter,
standalone. But that's a standalone category in my
Shooter
opinion.
that
You know what I mean?
scores.
Okay.
So, but I think Klay Thompson, I would
That's
say he's
nasty,
a scorer
dog.
more than he's a bucket getter.
I'm just trying to understand it because his way is like the guy doing it, scoring on levels in their own right. Like Giannis, he scores in his own
Yeah,
specific way. Shaq
yeah.
scores in his own
Shaq
specific
is a
way.
scorer. He's the most
Yeah.
dominant scorer we've ever seen, but he's not a bucket getter because you can just
Mhm.
hack a shot. There's literally like a rule that the NBA had to implement so he can still be on the court. You see what I'm
Hack-a-Shaq.
saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Because you
yeah.
can take him out of his offense.
I would love
And
a
that-
bucket getter draft.
That's the main thing with me when I'm looking at scoring, where I'm looking at guys who could score on all levels. To me, that's what makes you really that much of a better scorer. That I can't game plan for you to slow you down. Like Kevin Durant, there's nothing I could do to game plan for you. I just gotta hope you're on the off
Bucket
night.
getter.
Giannis, I could game plan for that. Of course, it's going to be hard to stop. It's hard to stop any of these guys, but there's a certain game plan that I could do to try to limit you.
All right, this question's from _Eli on Instagram. Who has a bigger impact upon return, Klay or Kyrie? I like this
Kyrie.
question.
Clay.
Because it can go either way.
It's a good question.
I think it's Clay
I
because a
think it's
lot.
Kyrie as well,
Why?
because
just
I
put
think the Golden State
positively.
Warriors are already in a good spot. I don't think Klay elevates them.
So the
Anything
question
crazy?
was
Wait, JD, so
bigger
you think
impact
they win
on
a
return?
championship without Klay?
I think this team, the way that they're playing, I think they could win a championship.
Without Klay
I don't
Thompson?
think so.
With or without Klay, I think that
I don't
if
think either one of them can
if
win.
everyone's game transfers into playoffs, I think
Mhm.
I don't see why not. I mean, they're playing so well on both sides of the floor and so cohesive that it's not like even if their offense is in a slump, their defense can pick them up. Like they're playing really well on both sides of the floor. I think obviously Klay helps them. Like you want Klay on that team for the championship run for sure. But I think that the Nets need Kyrie more right now than the Warriors need Klay.
I think
It
it's
didn't-
Kyrie as well.
Didn't before COVID, the Nets had first place in the East, right?
They're still first.
They're still first in the East.
Mhm.
That's great. So the whole thing behind it is a lot of the guys, when we're talking about the Golden State Warriors, a lot of guys got them on this pedestal because it's like, damn, they're playing this well without Klay Thompson, you know? So they're automatically assuming that, you know, when Klay Thompson comes back, even if he's not 100, maybe 75%,
He's not
It's
coming
like-
back if he's 75%.
I'm just saying, just going off, even if it's just at least 75%, it's like, yeah, the Dubs is like for sure gonna take it. They're going off of that analogy. For the Brooklyn Nets, of course, it's almost the same exact scenario, but it's like the Brooklyn Nets, they really don't need that to still have a fighting chance. I feel as if the Golden State Warriors is like we got them on that pedestal because we absolutely 100% believe that Klay Thompson's coming back. He's coming back as that dog. I personally believe if Klay Thompson doesn't come back as that dog, I don't think the Warriors is making it out. That's just my opinion.
I
That's
think
why I
it's
think it's more
Kyrie
important for Klay.
in regard of so it's more impactful for Klay or Kyrie to you, Dub?
Klay, most definitely, because I think
I felt like you said Kyrie first, but no.
I
he
said
said Klay.
that.
I said Klay. I mean, it's almost they're both almost the same exact scenario. They're both almost the same exact thing. It's just I think Klay will be more important for the Warriors than Kyrie for the Nets. That's just my opinion.
I think that is why is the impact is for Kyrie, because if he comes back, he is coming back. His can go both ways. It could be more so the media could be more so in a negative light and a positive light, and that's also impact. Klay, they're coming back. He's just walking in something so seamless and so easy that it's like even if they lose some games, they won't say, "Oh, it's because Klay come back." It'll be because the basis of they would say that about Kyrie. That's a more there's more positive and negative impact to come through when Kyrie steps on the court for sure.
That's what I meant when I said it goes both ways. Kyrie is it's a volatile situation.
Yeah, it's like it's Kyrie. So the media it's New York. The media it's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be a nasty thing.
I love what Stephen A had to say about Kyrie Irving. I didn't agree with it all, but I did love what he said.
He went, man,
all the way, and he went.
I don't want to talk about. What's
nasty.
the next question? Yeah, he went.
He went super nasty, but I get what he was trying to say. But he was nasty, boy. He was just
yesterday where
Kyrie doesn't show up to work. No, Kyrie doesn't show up to work. He finds every excuse not to show up to work. These other superstars, they come to play. But Kyrie,
he was upset.
He got nasty. He got really nasty around one part. He said, "Oh, you weren't when you were broke. You weren't taking all of these stances, and now as you got a little bit of money, you calling us."
That's crazy. He said that.
Oh he said when you were broke and didn't have no money, you came to play. And he said over the last 10 years, you have 4 seasons over 60 games. You find every excuse not to play.
I saw that one.
Kwame gonna love that take, man. He gonna eat that.
Wow. That's crazy, Stephen A.
He said calling us peons. And everybody in the comments were like, oh, you got his, you know what they say. Oh, get off of his jock strap and all of this stuff. And I'm like, that's his job.
Nah, but there's certain talk about somebody else.
That's not true, Dub. I don't agree with that. You come up here and you bash LeBron and Shaq every chance that you get.
But understand, I've never came for their character. Never.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If it looks like a duck, sounds like a duck.
But at the end of the day, I don't know these guys. I would never come for somebody.
But that's such a cop out because at the end of the day, when do you get to hold people accountable?
Again, I don't know. Well, no, you could definitely hold people accountable, but I'm not going to sit here and.
So how do we hold Kyrie Irving accountable?
Listen,
accountable for what?
Yeah.
What are you holding him accountable for, Shaq?
Okay.
JD, let's go, please.
And this is what I say every time about this situation. It's like you guys see nothing. It's like, yo, if any of you guys' girlfriends were pulling the stunts that Kyrie were pulling, I guarantee you would be very upset. Any of your wives, fiancés were doing stuff like this.
You brought this one up last week.
Because you don't, because you just look over it. But if it was happening, I'm saying from the Nets from their president, and that's why Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and the Nets management are allegedly meeting up this week to have conversations to where if Kyrie should come back or not.
I don't know.
And that's what Steph Curry. That's what Stephen A was alluding to. He's saying if he was the Nets ownership, he wouldn't bow down to Kyrie Irving. So yeah, I mean, but if you want to win a championship, I would let him play.
So Stephen A just doesn't think that the Nets organization understands that
He wants
Kyrie's
him
just
to
in a
Kyrie to
tough
come
spot.
back.
No,
when
he's
he
saying
comes
Kyrie
back
has
fully.
zero accountability. That's
For
fire,
what?
JD.
not-
For anything. That was just go to the next topic. She had
We'll go to the next
laundry in her hand.
Damn,
Like, what's going on? I'm confused.
Are you in the only hallway in the house?
That's nasty. That was
Getting this
that
off
was
in the
one of
house.
That's where you throw the blur effect on, you know.
that's one for the
That would've-
ages.
that would've-
Yo,
I'm
I
here
meant
for
to
it.
say that. Yo, come on, bro.
I told you, fam. Let me get my jersey and everything unpacked,
I
and
like
then I
you,
got
bro.
you, bro. Give me a
Word.
couple episodes.
Gotcha. Heard you.
That's fire, JD. Because I thought not nothing. Well, go ahead,
The
JD.
fact that he's handcuffed right now and can't say anything is even better.
Yeah.
At
Wait,
the
you can't
in-laws'
ask the
house.
next question?
No, I got the next question. Yeah,
All right,
well,
go ahead.
we're gonna do the tier list. We're gonna do the tier list.
Be like this asshole running
Are we
through
about
my
to do the
stream.
tier list, or are we just gonna end with basketball? Because I mean,
Yeah, we could
No.
end with hoop. We could ask a couple more
It's up to
viewer submitted
them.
questions and
Please, what was the tier list consist of? It's like, what are we doing?
it's just actors, and we're tiering them.
Oh, cannot wait to do the tier list of actors.
How many tiers?
It's S A
S
B
through
C D
F.
F. Probably
oh
won't need
my
F.
god!
Oh, those tiers.
Jack.
That's tough. Yo,
Jack,
put that on
there's
TikTok.
literally 100 actors on here.
No, I only
Oh.
did like I categorized the top to the top. You're gonna be impressed with the layout. And yeah, so if we're gonna do the
Okay.
I don't plan on spending longer than 10 minutes on this, but we know how things get.
Yeah,
It
10
won't get
minutes on
nasty.
the first one.
No,
won't
your
get
first
nasty.
one is different from my first one because I told you I rearranged them.
All right,
I'm gonna need to help with a few of these guys' names because you just remember them from their movies.
right, yeah. What's Iron Man's name?
Right.
Exactly.
That's
I
what
know
I'm
Robert
saying.
Iron
Downey
Man.
Jr.'s name, by the
We
way.
can get straight into the tier list because I don't think there's anything in Care That Don't Care that it's just like
No, we're not doing care or don't care, and
Okay.
we'll save some more. Of
I
these
would have left.
user submitted questions.
we
Care
have to
don't care.
start with Care
They'll
Don't
like
Care.
it. Does Dell like care? Don't care.
Don't care. Are we going
Do
straight
not
to the
care,
tier
Philip.
list?
Yeah, let's get it. This one's for the loyal fans.
Hey, calm down over there.
What?
Boom.
It's for the writers.
Now, the first one is Adam Sandler. So, JD, I'm pretty sure that
Yo,
you can.
this is a fire line.
This is a fire layout.
I see you.
And then when I take it, the next one just scoots over. It's pretty impressive. I'm adding this to
This
your
is
bag,
heat.
JD. I'm adding this to your bag.
is heat, Shaq.
That
Adam
was decent.
Sandler. I'm not gonna lie. Adam Sandler is a terrible actor, but he's so funny. I'm gonna give him a C.
Wow.
You didn't watch what's
Bro,
the
he's
movie called?
he-
Uncut Gems?
Uncut Gems, yes, but he's just not. He's hilarious,
True.
hilarious, but just acting is so like.
Okay, so what are we doing here now? So this is the thing. Are we basing it off of their movies? Because Adam Sandler has tier 1 movies.
I think we just take their best attribute. And
Bro,
go
Yeah,
I would
for that.
love
JD.
to S tier him. I would love to S tier him.
I mean,
I'm
gonna
Adam
S
to me
tier
is
him.
a S tier.
That's tier one. That's tier one.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Like he's a legend.
Yeah, he's for
You're-
sure a legend. It's just
Yeah,
it's not amazing acting, but that's fine.
Right,
I'll
no,
S tier
right.
him.
I've seen
I'll
some
S.
amazing acting out of Adam Sandler.
I don't care. Billy
Yeah, and
Madison.
And grown
Like,
ups.
He has a few tear jerkers.
maybe
Click.
one. Click was an amazing movie.
Click
Click
was
was
for
nice.
sure a
was
tear
crazy.
jerker.
Wait, what's the cancer one? It's a really good.
He has
Oh,
the
the
9/11 one with Don Cheadle. That was a tear jerker. Yeah, you've seen that one. The one with him and
was a-
Don Cheadle. His family died in the plane.
I don't. That's what he. I think
Oh
that's what,
yeah, that was
that's
wild,
what-
man.
That's not the one JD's talking about.
I don't know, but it's a
Nah,
tear
you
jerker.
talking about the one with Drew Barrymore? Is that it? Where
50 First
she-
Dates.
Isn't that? Doesn't he have cancer? Or somebody has
That
cancer?
that could pull on
some.
some. That was like a chick flick. Yeah, 50 First Dates.
Amazing
Shallow Hal.
chick flick. Shallow Hal. gets a gal.
We know the
Wait,
longest
I
yard
don't
was
think
a
he's. I don't
goated
think
film.
he's Shallow Hal.
Waterboy.
I
Waterboy
don't
is
think
top.
he's in
Water
Shallow Hal.
boy.
Shaq, he's
Let's
not in
just-
Shallow Hal, I think.
Adam
I
Sandler's
think
not
he just
Shadow Hal.
produced it. No,
I
that's
think he's
Jack
the-
Black.
Gotcha.
Shallow
Wait, so which one am I
yeah.
thinking of? I feel like Adam Sandler had one of those movies, but maybe he did produce it. My bad.
Also, I
that's his
told you that
peeps.
the first pick was going to be 10 minutes.
And also, I don't know this black guy's name, but I know his movies, and I'm gonna have to. He has
Hawkeye?
a
Falcon?
it Hawkeye?
Oh,
Yeah,
Falcon.
Anthony
Um,
Mackie.
Anthony
Anthony
Mackie,
Mackie.
yeah.
And he's
See,
also
Hawkeye
in.
is what's his name?
He's Papa
in-
Doc from 8 Mile.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
in
Papa
Papa
Doc.
He's
Yeah,
Papa
yeah, yeah.
Doc.
That's crazy that he made
He's a
it
good
this
actor.
far. Actually,
He's a good actor.
Right, from
Listen,
Papa
man.
Doc.
To me, he should be ranked very high just based off of the fact that he really climbed. Like his trajectory.
I like
of
his
career is
trajectory,
like
but I
this,
can't-
man.
It's solid
I gotta give him a
trajectory,
C.
but he's
I gotta
C.
give him a C.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
going to
yeah.
DM. I'm
Give him
not
a
But
C.
gonna
man,
DM.
listen, he got his own Marvel
Give him a
show
C.
though. Like that's
He
what's
did.
up
I
stuff,
mean,
man.
but
No, I'm
like,
saying.
yeah,
Nah,
like, but amongst
Captain
these other
America
Titans,
got him that.
I
Marvel
gotta
show.
see him.
that's
Jeremy
cool.
Grant got his own team on the Pistons, but let's not.
Okay. If you put it like that, you're right. You're right.
Let's not.
Right.
We got Vin Diesel.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys.
Mm.
Vin Diesel is such a D to me, and it's just like I don't get behind. Like
no,
the Fast
Vin
series.
Vin
Bro.
is higher than Mackie. For
Nah,
sure.
he's a
No.
B. I'll give
No.
him a
For
B.
what he is,
A
I don't
B?
know. For what he is, because Ben is always like that second fiddle act. Like
Shaq,
he rode the Fast 9 till the wheels broke off. Even Tyrese. So is Tyrese also A tier?
No, stop.
Vin
stop.
Diesel is a poor man's Bruce Willis in terms of like
Yeah.
type actor.
Lord.
You know what I mean? Like
Bruce
typecast. He just
Willis,
does.
Bruce Willis is legend status to me as well.
Yes.
Bruce Willis can act because
Based
he's
off of
funny
what? No,
too.
Fast
People don't-
9 is
but what I'm
legend.
talking about, the first half of his career, he just did the same thing, just like Vin Diesel is doing.
Vin Diesel has always been the same person. I agree.
I think
That's why he's
Fast
on a
and the
B.
Furious is such a monster.
Y'all
You
never seen
can't-
Riddick? Riddick
Riddick is
raw.
OD.
Fast and-
Riddick was
Fast
fire.
is
Riddick was
OD.
fire.
Riddick
I'm
is
not
OD.
gonna
That's the
DM.
main
I'm
reason
not-
why he's on B for me.
And
All right,
Triple
fine. I'll
X.
give him a C.
Triple
I'll give him a
X.
C. I'll give him a C.
Triple
Triple X was
X.
like some
Oh
mid.
my god.
Triple X, no, because you got other series that knock Triple X. That's not even a top 10 or 20 action series. The whole Triple X nonsense.
Yeah, because
It's not
what's his name? Ice
It was
Cube messed that up.
nonsense.
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
That wasn't. But Vin
Well,
Diesel.
that wasn't Vin Diesel. Ice
Yeah.
Cube came in and did his
Mars.
little 1-2. Like, stop.
him and Samuel.
I forget his name, but that's the dude who plays Hannibal
I did
Lecter.
like the
I am ready
pacifier.
to.
Gene
Anthony
Hackman?
Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins. There it is.
Yeah, all right, so what are we giving as a group? What are we giving Vin Diesel? I'm not going higher than
C.
it.
C is good. C is good.
Okay.
I'm not going higher than D.
That's
Yeah, we'll-
nasty.
we'll
It's
see.
I was
nasty.
going with a
It's
B.
really
I'm, ta-
not.
I'm
I was going
really
with a
not.
B,
I'm
so stick him
taking
at a
Vin
C.
Diesel over Mackie. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
You are very
I'm
sorry,
sorry,
bro.
Papa Doc.
That is so
stop.
nasty. I never said anything that you said was nasty, but this is
No, nah. I'm
ridiculous,
taking
man.
Vin over
preposterous,
Ben
bro.
cannot
over,
act at all.
over
I do not
Captain,
care.
Over Captain America's sidekick.
I love that.
Yes.
I
What did
love
he
that.
write out and said in Avengers? To your left, stop.
is-
Like,
that is
Anthony
nasty.
Mackie said,
You left.
stop.
Get it right, man. Don't mess the
Stop.
brother's words up, man. Come
Exactly.
on, bro.
That's his only words. Like, stop.
That's nasty.
I'm not doing
That,
that.
All right,
that's
what
his
we giving
only
Hannibal
words is
Lecter?
Amazing.
Bro, he's a great actor.
Anthony Hopkins is for sure. He has to
A tier.
I feel
B
like I
plus.
want
Well, if you have a B plus, then throw
I
it
feel
there,
like he
but
got to
he's-
be him. I feel like a B is
I
fair. to me.
Bro,
He played
Oh.
Hannibal though, and he.
I want an
bodied
A.
it.
I want an A. He.
I'm not
bodied
giving
it.
somebody a S or A for a one-off.
Yeah, I agree. I'll go with a
He's-
B.
He's good in every film.
He's good in every film he's in.
I'm giving
though.
him an A.
I mean, it's like 6.
I
Let's
say
name,
B. I say B. I say
Because
B.
if
I say
JD can
B.
name me 3 films he's in, I'll give him a A.
Bro, I can't think off the top of my head, but I could remember the roles he
I
played.
bet
if
you
I
can
go
name me
look
3
at the
films from
movies.
Adam Sandler.
Fire.
Of course.
Mm.
Oh,
He's in 2 incredible franchises though. Number 1, Silence of the Lambs. That's like 3
Ugh.
movies right there. And
Right.
then he's
The last one is terrible,
he's
though.
Thor's daddy.
Huh?
He's
Yeah.
Thor's
Thor's daddy.
pops.
I didn't see
Oh,
that. I didn't see that
wait.
one.
he's
And
in
he's in Fracture.
Westworld. Yo,
And he's in Fracture.
he's in
Fracture
Westworld.
is different.
Westworld's a very slow series.
Bro,
I'll
I'll try to
Westworld
get
is
into
so
it 3.
good.
Yo,
I've watched the first episode
Shaq,
3 times.
He's
Watch
good in Westworld,
Fracture.
too.
Fracture's OD. He
All right, I'll let you
bodied
guys.
Fracture.
I'll let you guys decide this one. I'll stay out of this
I
one.
say B. I say B. I think he's a B though.
He's in Thor movies.
He's a pops. He stores
Oh
dad.
my God, he's Odin. That's right.
Yeah, he stores dad.
So what we
Oh
giving
my
him?
God,
No,
I didn't
don't act
recognize
like
him with
Odin
the
has
beard.
his
Yo,
standalone
yo,
franchise. He has
we
four
should- we
scenes.
should-
Only
Google.
thing Odin did was whisper to the mic though. Stop.
Yeah, like stop acting
True.
like he's Thor's daddy.
No. I forgot that was him.
That
Like,
was
I
a bit
never put
eccentric.
two and two together.
All right, he's A for me.
If I have to vote, I'm going B.
Yeah, I'm going B as well.
I was going B.
Wow.
We got
For who? Anthony
Dwayne
Hopkins?
the Rock Johnson.
If he goes where Anthony Hopkins is, I'm gonna flip this table,
Nah, I think this might be our first D.
bro. He's for
Dwayne-
sure a D.
Dwayne is like a F for me.
He's a D.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he has a couple of good films that I love.
No, because I'm sitting here, I look at Dwayne Wade, and it's sort of like
Yeah,
what
I'm
you were
not
saying
about to
about
do
Ben.
this to the Rock. He got the
Bro,
ballers.
he's a D.
Rock is
He's a
literally
D.
the
He is
same
not a good
exact
actor.
person, the same on
I
every
literally-
single movie. He's the
Nah,
same
he
exact
cooked
The one
person.
that just
he
came out on
cooked,
Netflix
the
was
football
dope.
movie.
Oh my God, the Gridiron.
He cooked Gridiron.
No,
Yeah,
y'all not
that
gonna do
was
this to the
amazing.
Rock. He just had
That
the
was
highest
amazing.
grossing Netflix movie of all time, and it was a good movie.
because
It was-
Ryan Reynolds
one?
crushed.
Yeah, but the Rock did too.
Yeah, what movie was
Reynolds
that?
did
That fire
crush,
movie?
What movie
The
was
Family?
this?
Ryan Reynolds.
what was it
carried
called?
That
What,
movie.
what was that movie called in Netflix? It was like some bank heist thing though. It was dope though.
It was a great movie. It was
All right, so what we
insane.
giving the Rock? What we giving the Rock?
Red Notice. Red
I'm
Notice.
giving a Rock a D though.
Yeah, I'm giving him a D too.
D.
I'm not a big fan.
Go with D.
Oh, I can't wait to get to De Niro.
We got
Oh,
Owen
he's a
Wilson.
S.
Owen Wilson's a C.
I'll give Owen a D as
Owen
well.
Wilson. Who's Owen Wilson?
Exactly.
Owen
He-
Wilson is a better actor than The Rock.
Behind Enemy
Which
Lines
picture
was
is
like my
this?
first
Which
pick.
picture?
And Red
Would've given
Notice
one
was
tier above
that
The
was that Rock show Red Notice.
Yeah, I said that
Um,
3 minutes ago, but okay.
My bad.
Yo, let me ask y'all, Wedding Crashers, is that like where does that rank?
That's
Yeah,
OD.
I-
That's elite.
I
That's
really wasn't
elite.
a
fan.
That's my
It's a good
kind of
movie,
go-to.
but
I'll accept that, but the thing is, like, I've watched it a million times. I can't see what's good about this movie.
Oh, you're
he
lying
does
to
do the
yourself.
voice of Lightning McQueen.
Listen,
That's also
listen.
fire.
It's the whole the whole football scene. Yo, I'm telling you, that movie got me through some times in college. I'm telling you.
Wedding
Um,
Crashers is fire.
Where,
all
where
right,
have
we
to-
don't
I
have
have
to
to watch
debate
it again.
every actor.
Owen's a D though. And
He's
JD is getting mad. He's
He's
getting
a s-
strung up.
he's
for
a
his
C because he's
father-in-law
above
walk
The Rock.
behind him and slap him.
I don't know which one he's on.
All right. Yeah, okay. We'll DM, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
S.
Who's
De
this?
Niro, Robert De
S.
Niro.
S. Just
S.
put the S. We don't have to
S.
debate.
hmm
Yeah.
Is this also a S?
Bro.
Idris Elba.
No, it's not
A.
S.
I'm giving him an A too.
He also was in
Idris
Thor.
Elba.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry.
He was in Rock
um,
and Roller.
But I don't know if I'm giving Idris
Hey,
A. though.
oh,
I'm
come
sorry.
on, he was
I'm
in The
giving
Wire, man.
Idris
You know what?
a B. What has Idris done that is just
You know what? You're right.
What
The
is his
Wire.
one shining moment? And that was a collective, The Wire.
But what I'm saying is the thing about Idris and The Wire is that was the first time we as an American audience got introduced to this guy. And for the life of us, we swore up and down that this guy was somewhere from America, not even knowing this guy was from London.
No,
You
his
see what I'm
his
saying?
accent.
So
his
that right
accent.
there-
Pretty nice. That's
Yeah.
pretty
So
nice.
that right there to me, and he does it authentically because there's some British actors out there that, I feel like you can tell, you know what I'm saying?
That's
so to
dope.
me-
You learned
so to
that in
me-
school and stuff. That has had to do with his movies he was in.
But we're not going off of movies, we're going off of acting, right?
No, I'm going off of just like the. You
Conglomerate.
say Idris' name is more so for the ladies that love him.
Yeah, I
than
don't.
the
It's like a
stuff that he's
Beyonce
in.
thing to me.
Oh
just-
my God, Daddy's Little Girls. That was tough.
Idris, yeah.
You're not helping
Idris
this case.
at all. Idris, I'm gonna have to give you
Nah, I
a B.
seen the chat. I seen
Oh.
the chat that they said.
There's no way
I'm
you're going
fine
over
with a
Anthony
B for him.
Hopkins. That's not happening.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not
that's a
going
good
there.
Yeah,
point.
no,
Anthony.
definitely not. Definitely
That's a
not.
good point.
Can almost
Let's
see
give him
him
a
if you
B.
guys down. Okay.
I would be down as well.
All we need is one more C, and he's down there. I don't know who it's coming from.
B is fine. I'm fine with B.
I'm here for the Negro.
Because if we're not gonna put,
What did you just say?
Come on, Euro. Like, we get it. You like The Wire, but we can see him and just move on.
Yeah.
I hate to see Idris on the B level. I really have. Tell me why he's a B.
For real.
Let's get the
Tell me
Negro
why he
sweep.
does-
Like,
tell me
I
why he
like
should
that.
Why? Tell me why he should be on B and we don't see him to the C list.
The
Please.
Negro sweep. That's peer pressure.
Like-
But all right, you gonna be him, Euro. We could. Euro, it's on you.
He's thinking
What?
about the Wire episode.
I mean, I'm gonna have to put him above Anthony Mackie. So, I put him at B. Whatever.
That
cool,
is
cool,
true.
cool.
He is above Mackey for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll go B as well, just so he could be above Mackey. Because he is above.
What's this guy's
Yo,
name?
that's
He played.
Al Pacino.
Yeah, literally everything.
Hey,
is
I was
his-
in that.
Is
he's
his
in the
real name
De Niro
Al
class with
Pacino?
me. Yeah, I
Is
think
his-
so.
I thought that was his real name.
I
So
don't
what's his
think
name in his movies?
Which one? Scarface?
Scarface.
What was his name?
Montana, Tony Montana.
Tony Montana.
That's fire.
I think he eats off of that. I think that's his claim to fame. I think he's a terrible actor. That's, you know what I'm saying?
You didn't
That's
see him in
just
that movie where-
and people are just like, yeah, he's good to go. Whatever he does.
You didn't see him in that cop movie with Robert De Niro?
Trash. Trash.
That was dub shit.
Wow.
I'm not gonna
What
lie.
cop
Wherever
movie?
you guys want to put him,
What's the name? I
I
can't
haven't
remember
seen
the
enough
name.
Pacino.
I mean,
I've
because
seen
there
it.
not enough out there. Was he in
The
was he
Godfather.
the
wait, he-
actor in the old Kim's dad?
Isn't he
in-
Michael Corleone?
Was he Kim dad in
What,
the
in The
OJ
Godfather, you
Simpson?
mean?
Who he plays in The Godfather?
That's Marlon Brando. Y'all laughed at me when I pulled him up the last time.
He did play
Y'all
Marlon
better
Brando.
give this man an F if he's in there.
No. We knew the movie, but you said Marlon Brando, the actor, which was like crazy.
That's
I'll-
what we talking about.
I'll give Al
No, you
a
said
solid
you
B.
said the actor Marlon Brando.
I'll
Y'all
give
done took
Al
everything
a
from me though. I
solid
tried to
B.
go Denzel.
Why you didn't say Al Pacino? I would rather Al name.
You heard what I just said about
This dude is so iconic that people don't even remember his characters. They remember him, like just his name. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, the guy he
What is
played in
his name?
Scarface, it was Al Pacino."
He played Michael.
That's
he played,
my
For
point.
sure.
No,
That
I
is my
said he
point.
played-
They just
he played
remember him
Michael
from that-
Corleone.
Al
played
Pacino's
Michael.
name carries
Oh,
weight, but I
Michael. Okay,
couldn't-
okay.
That's what I was saying. He didn't.
Okay.
Marlon Brando was
Yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
dad in the movie.
Yeah. You're right.
That's what I'm
You're right.
saying. He played
You're
Michael
right.
Corleone.
I'll
right.
I'll B tier him.
B? No. I gotta
That's
give him an
exceptional.
S.
The movie Heat is fire. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Even he played in The Irishman as well.
Carlito's Way? No, y'all going crazy. Donnie Brasco? Stop it.
I'm giving him a B. What you guys giving him?
Any Given Sunday? Nah.
Well, hold up, man. Hold up. man.
Ocean
Yes.
13?
You think Al Pacino was good?
I liked him in
in
Ocean's
Any
13.
Given Sunday?
He wasn't Cuban Gooding Jr., but he played.
You mean Jamie Foxx?
Yo, shout out to
Any Given
the
Sunday.
Oh,
Dawn.
Any Given Sunday. I'm thinking of I'm sorry. I'm thinking of
You're thinking of Jerry Maguire?
Jerry Maguire. That's
Radio.
right.
Shout out to TC the Dawn, the Devil's Advocate.
That's solid.
Where we
I don't
That's
think I
solid.
remember that.
Who we at?
I'm willing to. Are we A in him or S in him or B in him?
I'm going S.
I wouldn't mind giving him an A. I wouldn't mind giving him an A. Because the
JD,
S,
you are?
everyone knows. Like when you say Leo name, we're all gonna say S, and we're not gonna talk about it.
I don't.
It's,
Hey,
don't-
hey,
I
then
don't
I'll
know
say-
enough. I don't know enough of his acting. I
can A
literally
him.
haven't seen Scarface from beginning to end.
Could somebody
We'll throw A
Oh
in
my
there.
god!
um
Men in Black. What the hell is his name?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
There you
Hey,
go.
I'll throw Tommy and Al Pacino in the same bracket.
Yeah,
Tommy Lee got
I
some
agree.
heat. He got some heat. He for
He's
sure
a good
got some heat.
actor. He's a good actor.
I think his
I just
acting
watched
is
a movie
what
with him the other
separates him.
night. Double Jeopardy. I just watched that the other day.
Yeah. And that Fugitive series that he had, one with Wesley Snipes and one with Harrison Ford. That was good.
The one with OD.
I need to
The
check.
Harrison Ford was really good.
Yeah, he a 90s GOAT, man, for
JD,
sure.
you know this
That's a
guy's name?
fact. What movie?
That's Ben Affleck, isn't it?
Yeah, Ben Affleck.
The Town.
Batman.
I'll give him
Been a
B.
B plus just because
I'll
he's
give
having
him
sex
B.
with J Lo.
He said Ben Affleck.
We're putting him B.
Really?
Give it a B.
Yeah, B.
You want to argue
You
about
think
Ben Affleck?
lower? You think lower?
No, I think A for Affleck.
Nah, I'll give him a B.
The Town was nice.
Wow.
He did terrible as Batman.
Okay. B's fine, but I think he's that's
I
fine.
don't think he was that bad.
Wait,
That's
he
fine.
played that autistic hitman too, one of the recent
OD.
ones.
Yeah,
Oh,
Accountant.
the
Fire.
accountant.
And the account,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
OD in the
Yeah, I'll
account.
give
yeah,
him
but
a B.
that
Yo,
plot
Shaq, go
was
ahead
more
and-
so the reason why that movie was amazing.
That's
Go
true
ahead
too.
and F.
That's true.
Go ahead and F this next one.
Who?
Say the
Nicolas Cage.
Nicholas
Yes.
Cage is for sure not an
I'm-
F. Gone in 60 seconds.
he's-
Are you crazy?
JD, stop it. JD.
F is just out of this world. Like,
and I'm
OD
telling you,
crazy.
if he don't go ahead of Anthony Mackie, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, no, like Nicolas Cage being disrespected
No,
and being thrown
Yeah,
to F
JD,
is
you're being
worse than The Rock. That is crazy.
Con Air.
Okay, I
Con
agree.
Air.
He should
Con
go above
National
The Rock.
Treasure was also nice. F is
National
crazy.
Yeah,
Treasure.
yeah, both of them. Both of
Face
them.
Off.
B.
He
Face
should
Off.
go
Face
above
Off.
The Rock.
You see
Face
the
Off,
Don said
great.
Nicolas Cage gets the same slender Westbrook gets.
What was that movie with He
That
Can Tell the
is
Future
fire.
next?
Well,
I might watch that tonight. My Christmas, The Family Man.
I didn't know that y'all
Yo.
didn't think Nicolas Cage was a good actor.
Who's
That's weird.
y'all? Only JD.
No, I'm just saying, like the chat, like they're saying Cage is the F.
They don't know.
Or rather NBA.
They probably don't like the way he talks.
So we're gonna put Nicholas in the C
He
tier.
gets a
I'm
lot
down
of
for that.
slander for National Treasure.
I love both of those though.
Those are good though, man. That's good,
Yeah, I don't-
wholesome family content
Wait,
right
Euro.
there.
the movie
Euro,
The
where-
Rock. The
Euro,
Rock.
where do
The
you see
Rock
that?
was fire, man.
Yeah.
What? Yo,
Fire.
y'all going- Yo,
JD,
stop it, yo.
Euro, where do you not Euro, Dub? Because
Yeah.
JD has him at F, so where would you put him?
B. No, I got him at B. I'm not.
Nah,
Okay, so then
I'll
we
put
can
him-
beat him confidently.
I'll
Who
put
could
him.
beat him confidently?
I'll put him
Because if he
C.
goes C, Anthony Mackie has to go to a D. They're
I'll put
not
him-
walking.
That's
the
the
same
main
path.
thing. I'm not.
At all.
I'm not
They're
putting
not
him
walking
under.
the
We
same
can
path.
slide
we can
Mackie
say,
down to D. So this is the
Nicolas
best.
Cage C plus, Anthony Mackie C minus.
No, they're not on the same paper. No.
All right.
Nah,
Yeah, them
Nicholas
being
is-
together is gross, actually.
Yeah, right.
What about
right.
Iron Man? We'll be giving Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr. is
Robert
He's
at
actually
Downey
a
least an
very
A.
underrated
He's at
actor.
I
least
just
an
watched the
A.
last two Iron Mans this week because I'm watching the Marvels from the beginning.
I'm gonna give him an A because he was the main guy who jump started the whole Marvel franchise.
By the
Yes.
way,
A for
Hulk may
sure.
be the worst Marvel movie of all time.
It might
What do
be
you mean he jumpstarted the Marvel franchise?
because without him,
I think Hulk
Just
was before Iron Man.
without
It was the
without
first
him,
movie.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was the
was
first
a
one,
bad-
and without him being that
They
type
had
of
X-Men in
character-
2000. They
You
had
know,
Spider-Man,
he's
Tobey
talking about the
Maguire.
MCU. He's talking about the
Yeah,
MCU.
the MCU. Yeah,
I consider
Iron
all
Man-
of the MCU just because what's boy name? That Stan Lee was in all of them.
MCU
But
for
the
sure,
thing is-
but Spider-Man
the thing is,
gets
but
the most
Iron
Stanley
Man
credit.
don't
wasn't
consider
so
that.
successful without all this hype. Iron Man was very successful without all that
It was.
hype.
It was.
That's
Iron Man was
because
successful.
that's because of who he was, and he improvised the ending to I Am Iron Man. He improvised that. That wasn't in the script.
He's
just-
also Sherlock Holmes.
He is Sherlock Holmes.
And
And
that
I
movie
like-
was tough.
I like Enola Holmes a little
I'm gonna
better.
give Robert Downey. I'm cool with him at B because I'm not gonna grant the success
right.
of Iron
I'm cool
Man.
with him at B also, right?
Y'all
I'm
never seen
very-
Due Date?
Man,
Due Date is hilarious.
Like, come on, yo,
Oh.
you gotta put him at a
bro,
A.
he's
no,
A.
he's
Well,
a
here's
B
the
for
thing.
me.
This is where it gets
Wait, what
nasty when
makes
we
him
start
A?
shifting people from like different tiers once we already placed them. Because I don't think he should be in the same tier as Ben Affleck.
At all.
You're right.
Or
Right.
Idris.
So to me, or
Idris
you
is
know,
a
he
B?
could be in there with Idris. Yeah,
He
Idris
can't be with
landed in
Idris.
B.
I'll give him an A.
I'll
And
give
he's.
him an
I
A
think
too.
he's also more impactful than Ben.
I
is.
think
Yeah,
we gotta
okay.
put
I'm
that
cool with him at
Silence
A.
of the Lambs guy up as well because
Nah, I
you know, he's
like
at
him
that
at
B
B.
tier.
No,
Anthony
Hopkins
He's a
an
first
A.
B.
I had
He's a
Hopkins
first
as
B.
I
an
think
A.
we should move. I think we should move him to A because I'm looking at it now. I'm like, I got him over like Elba and Ben Affleck and them guys. I think he should go up to an A.
I mean, you guys are nasty for having Idris at B because he's not a B. That's what the problem
Thank
is.
you. Yeah, that's
all
where.
right,
where it
let's move him
starts.
down to make it fair then.
Yeah,
Let's
him
make
at
it
a
fair.
C.
Put
He
put
should
him
be
at,
there
put
with
him at a
Mackie.
D.
Whoa.
Let's make it fair.
Put Mackie at a D. Put Mackie at a D is
Let's put
fine.
Mackie and Idris at a D, and
Nah,
Yeah,
man, because you just said
Just
they
add a
can't be
C.
in the same.
they could be in the same.
Idris.
That is racist.
I don't know.
Not really. They're together.
All right, we're gonna put Leonardo. We're gonna put Leonardo at S so we can move
Of
along.
course.
Yeah, move along quick.
But so at
Steve
C we're
Carell
gonna
S
put
as well.
Idris, Mackie, and Vin Diesel. I feel like Vin Diesel is Vin Diesel should be with The Rock. I'm not even kidding. They should be like kissing.
You
I
can say
agree.
Shaq. Steve Mackie could be with the Rock
1000%.
too.
So
Mackie could be
Vin
with
No, I
Diesel
like
should
Mackie as
go.
a standalone. I do. He's a
Standalone
better
in what?
actor. He's a better actor.
Stand alone in what though? When
A
did he
lot of-
ever stand alone?
In
Go
what was
ahead,
it?
name
Hawk? Falcon? That was his movie.
I'm sorry, bro.
The Falcon and the Soldier. Now Mackie got to go to an F, yo.
Mackie
Yeah,
probably
Mackie
got-
got to go to
Somebody
an
pull
A.
up
disrespecting, man.
Mackie's
not
compilation.
there,
Love that
bro.
word. Can somebody?
Mackie might have to go to an F, bro.
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
All right, we're gonna
And I hate
revisit
his
Mackie.
afro.
It's so brutal.
And
Why
I hate
won't
his
anybody
afro.
tell me Mackie's best? The chat said get Mackie down there. Love that. All right, I'm
Yeah,
gonna move
no, I'm
Mackie to
sorry.
D, and
I thought
like
he was a
has
good
to
actor
go.
too.
I promise
Yeah,
you,
Mac-
I'm lobbying for Idris to go to D.
Nah,
just
Yeah,
could go-
chill.
C
Let's
plus,
move
C
on, bro.
plus,
Let's
C
move
plus.
on.
Idris
Okay.
is fine with this.
Okay. What's this guy's name?
Steve
From
Carell.
Carell.
yeah, from
Love
Steve Carell.
Yes.
S to me.
Wait,
Stop.
outside of you guys are
Listen,
nasty.
man,
Outside of the office,
and then that Fox Hunter or Fox Chaser or whatever that was.
that
Yeah,
was,
the wrestling
the
movie.
Olympic movie,
that
Yeah.
range.
and then he has the.
His range is
yeah.
wild. It is good.
Yeah. All the range could get him to a B, maybe a C.
Yeah, you
Let's
guys
not
are
do
being
that.
gross right now.
And
So
I
no
like
way
the
he's over
Office
Anthony.
as well, but like
Wait, he's over
He-
Anthony Mackie, but I'm talking about.
he
Anthony
could go
Hopkins.
to
Gotta be
C
an
with. You said A?
No,
if
he's
you
B.
put him with Nicolas Cage, I'm closing my laptop.
No, him and
Yeah.
him and Nicolas Cage are similar. That's what I'm trying to let you know.
I-
No,
I
him
got
and
B.
Nicolas Cage, they fit the narrative for sure.
The Office is carried by
Steve
7
Car-
people.
Steve
He doesn't
Carell
carry
and
the
Nicolas
Office.
Cage are the same. Is that what you're saying?
The Office is goated for sure. The Office is goated.
Carol
but,
is a better actor.
But am I when
I
I,
don't
watch
think
The
Carol's a
Rock?
better
Do I
act-
feel the same as when I watch The Office? They are on the other than The Office. What are you gonna give me? 40-year-old virgin is good.
Anchorman,
40-year-old
40-year-old virgin.
Anchorman.
Anchorman, he's.
We
I
can
mean,
go
he was in
B,
there a
we
little
can-
bit.
It was in there sparingly.
I'm
I'll
down
give
for
you
B.
40 years
I'm
old.
down for B.
Evan
Um,
Almighty.
What's the one?
Stop.
What's the,
I didn't even want to
what-
bring that up.
What's
I'm
the
down for
one
B.
with
Yeah, that was a-
dude from The Hangover, Alan from The Hangover?
Okay,
and
we
him?
got that, but let's move along. We only get caught up on all of these. B is
Right.
comfortable for him.
B. We'll
I think
find
he's a
with
C,
B.
but
We'll
it's
find with
cool.
B.
All right. Yeah,
Jesse
the guy
Eisenberg?
from the guy
Yeah,
from
Jesse Eisenberg.
He's
What
with
was his
The
name?
Rock.
Great Anatomy?
that Facebook. What was it called?
Nah,
Actually,
the
though,
social network.
Network.
yeah, social
Oh,
network.
Social Network.
Which he body. I feel like he is an amazing
Mark
actor that
Zuckerberg.
bodies a lot.
He's a-
Yeah.
He played Mark. I'll have to see him.
He's a good actor, but
He also
He
played
is.
in
I'm
that
good with
Magic
C.
movie. Now you
I'm
see
good
him.
with
let's see.
Now you see me. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a C.
Okay.
I'll give him a D too. If you
Ben
guys.
I
Stiller.
think it's a D. Ben
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 Stiller.
Stiller.
C.
What is Adam Sandler?
S.
S.
Because I feel like Ben is along those lines. I'm sorry.
No.
Meet the Fockers. That's
No.
goated. We know Meet the Fockers is goated. Overweight.
Zoolander.
Zoolander.
Zoolander's
Yeah, he
goaded.
has
Meet
some
the
heat.
Fox is goaded. Dodgeball is goaded.
Yeah, he does
Yeah,
got
the
some
movies are.
haymakers.
That
Mm.
Something about Mary.
goaded.
Oh my
Goated.
God!
Um,
Yeah.
The one with him and Jennifer
I'm sorry,
Aniston.
he's above Adam Sandler.
No,
Wherever
the-
Adam
the
Sandler
one-
is,
the one with him and Jennifer Aniston. There's
Still
Polly.
Yeah.
Along
Along
came
Came
Polly. JD, stop.
Bro, if you
I'll
At a
A,
gas
I'll
bar.
A Ben Stiller easily.
Easily.
Yeah,
A.
yeah, easy.
He's
Easily.
over Robert
Easily.
Downey
He's
Jr.
over- he's over Anthony Hopkins.
He's over Robert
Yes.
Downey.
He's over Robert Downey for sure. Yeah. We're not getting MCU Iron Man all over the place with this one. Like, stop.
Tropic Thunder.
OD. And Robert Downey is in that
And
movie
Robert
as well.
Downey as well. Yep.
In
That is true.
blackface though, that is crazy.
That was
bro.
Yep, in
that was
blackface,
so
facts.
funny, bro.
Facts.
Chess said way
Yo,
too.
Ben Stiller
What about Tom
cannot be-
Hanks?
S.
I understand we put Adam Sandler in S because nostalgia, but he's
No,
not a good
you
actor.
put him there.
No.
Nobody else put him there.
No, Adam deserves to be there, and I'm very comfortable.
I
with
didn't
Adam
put him
being
at S.
Adam Sandler?
Adam
Yes,
is a
very
S.
comfortable.
Adam is
He's an S for
1,000%
I
an S.
literally
It's not
said
even
his
funny.
acting was terrible.
Yeah, but
We're not.
okay.
It's
He
the
directs
feel,
his
it's not-
own movies. Like, come
Right.
on, he's a.
How you gonna be mad
a
at the guy
titan.
that comes up with his boys, bro? He be looking out for his mans, bro. All his movies has the same.
I love
people,
Adam
like,
Sandler.
come
I am a
on.
moving
huge
along,
Adam
moving
Sandler
along. Let's try to
Can still be unbiased about shit acting.
We were just talking about him last week. I need to get better with
Mark
names.
Wahlberg?
Yeah, Mark
Mark
Wahlberg.
Wahlberg.
F. All he does is breathe hard.
I agree.
That's bad. That's really
All
bad.
he does is breathe hard.
I give him a
Trust
C.
me.
I'll give
Anytime
him
you
a
see him,
C.
watch.
He's on the
I'll-
level of Vin Diesel and them
I'll
boys.
D Mark Wahlberg.
Never in life in my hell
We-
no.
We
What?
gotta
I'll
get some
DM.
people below D.
Like we got
Mark?
Ted, we got the
Sack,
shooter,
sack.
we
Zach,
got
stop. Shooter, Four Brothers is already like
The Departed.
the Departed. Fear.
Okay,
Zach,
I'll see Mark Wahlberg.
oh,
I
the
can
one
be
with Will
talked
Ferrell.
into it.
what's the one with Will Ferrell?
The
Cops
cop one.
movie.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my
Mm,
god.
I like Ted too.
That is very good. 1 and 2. There you go.
I'll C
Other
plus Mark
guys.
Wahlberg easy.
The other
Yeah.
guys, yep.
The other guys, nah,
So
Mark
this
is
just turned into let's name every movie these actors have been in.
yes. We're sorry your father-in-law's haunted you, but JD, we're here for it.
Shaq said he's not going to spend more
He's
than
on
10
a B.
minutes on this.
He's higher than Vin Diesel, so
That
he's
was
on a B.
sarcasm,
He's on a
JD.
C or a B.
Right.
but-
But Mark can't be a D. Pause.
We'll see him.
Yeah, we'll C plus Mark.
Euro.
I mean, you heard what I
The
said.
guy-
I'm not
no.
messing with him. But
The
the
next
next guy
guy
is
from,
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves. I'm S-ing Keanu Reeves. I'm sorry.
I'm
Whoa.
being
Hardball,
Keanu
The
Reeves.
Matrix.
A.
What's the one where he has
Keanu gets an A, Shaq.
Point Break.
no what's
Point
his
Break.
last series?
Damn, he also
Mr.
has speed.
What is
He
it?
also-
They put it in
John
Fortnite,
Wick.
and he has speed. John Wick. Yeah,
Here-
like he's a.
Bro, but here's the thing is he's such a one-dimensional actor. Like I love Keanu Reeves, but he's so one-dimensional.
I don't.
Okay,
Yeah, I
that's-
agree. I don't think he can act, so that drops him.
He
from
can't
an A.
act.
He's a
Because
B
he's
for me.
definitely.
But he
he's
does his
definitely not
job.
A.
For me.
That's why he's on an A.
But because
There's
he can't act.
no
to
way
me, I
Robert
would-
Downey
he's
Jr.
not an A.
and Keanu Reeves are in the same. Like Downey needs to go
Think
down.
about
One,
it.
is what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
it's not that
Keanu
bad.
Reeves has 3 trilogies.
What you can't do though,
I mean, 2
I mean,
trilogies. 2
we
trilogies.
can't negate Keanu for having be on the Warriors type franchise. If that's what you guys are trying to do.
No, I wish that we could move everybody down one except the S tier because I truly, honestly don't feel like there is a true A up there yet.
Who's A-list right now?
Wait, hold on.
Al
Hold on.
Pacino.
I'm so
Al
godly.
is A.
I'm so godly says that talk about one-dimensional saying you have Carell in B tier and Cage. You know Steve Carell can do serious movies, right?
Yeah, he could.
That's what
Keanu
I'm
Reeves
saying with
can't
that
do a
Fox
comedy.
Hunter or
That's
whatever that
subjective.
movie is.
He also did the one about the stock market, the big.
I don't care what
Whatever.
I
You're
am.
a Steve
Whoever
Carell
says.
guy, we get it. Can we get Keanu Reeves into A already?
Yes,
Because I want him to go S, but
Keanu's
I'm cool
A.
with A.
Keanu's
Okay.
A. Keanu's
he's
A.
for
B.
sure A.
And Robert
Um,
Downey does
Ryan-
not need to go down.
Ryan Reynolds is an S.
Ryan Reynolds is
Ro-
Ryan Reynolds is a B, and I'm being honest.
Robert Downey could go to like a C. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, Robert Downey needs to go down one. That's only fair.
Yeah, I'm not
Nah.
mad at that. Man.
No. He jump started
That
that
would be
whole
a-
MCU thing.
And when he jump started,
He
Can we-
did. He did.
Yeah, no.
like, what are you talking about?
Him, yeah, put
Like,
two
And
movies he didn't.
they ended the first phase of the MCU with him.
Exactly, bro. You
Can we
got to
put
give him
Ryan Reynolds
respect.
on B
And he
already?
has
Saying like he's
Can we put
pivotal.
Ryan
Wait,
Reynolds
It's like
on
that's
B?
I
the
don't-
biggest
I don't-
franchise
I
in
don't
movie
think-
history.
I don't think Ryan Reynolds is an S though.
Nah, I
B.
don't think so.
He's an
He's a
S
B.
for
He's
me.
not.
He's
He's a
just
B.
one of my favorite
He's a
actors.
solid B.
Yeah, he
Everyone but
could
B.
be a B
Because
minus.
that's like putting him
Like,
next to Jim Carrey, and let's not get nasty.
Jim Carrey's an S.
Yeah, Jim Carrey
Exactly.
is in
That's
that.
why
Oh,
you have
right,
to
right.
look at this like, come on now. Like, Reynolds, you're
Hey,
funny,
JD,
but
what are you doing?
Deadpool is
Ryan Reynolds
overrated.
can act his ass off. He's
Dead-
amazing at.
What
He
in
is.
Deadpool? That
But
that
guess
was
what?
Is Ryan
Every
Reynolds
movie he is.
is he the movie with Sandra Bullock, The Proposal?
Bro, he's
Is
in.
that him?
Yes,
No,
yes,
no.
yes. That's it.
He's Van Wilder.
Bro,
He
He
is
is-
Van.
It's
He's
almost the
also
same
Van
exact
Wilder.
He's
name.
Green Lantern, and he's also
Yeah, he is
he's
a good
also
actor.
in Blade. He's
Can
also
we
in
please
Blade.
be him?
He's also
Can
a
we
good
please
actor.
be him? Can we please
Yeah,
be
you
him?
could write a B.
B.
B for Ryan Reynolds.
A
Green
for
Lantern was
Jack Nicholas.
Jack Nicholson is A. I would agree.
All right,
A.
okay, let's just
Tom
add
Cruise
him.
is
Nicholas.
A.
Jack Nicholson.
Tom
I was
Cruise.
talking about the golfer. Whoops.
Tom Cruise A.
Can add Tom Cruise.
He was funny in Tropic Thunder too, by the way.
Yo, when he started rapping, or
Where
when
he's
he
like, he
started
got the-
cursing
When it
out,
was
had the
dancing,
hair on his
yeah, he
arm
was
and
dancing,
everything.
Yeah.
when he started cursing out the Philippines
Yeah.
dude.
I
Brad
wouldn't mind
Pitt.
Tom Cruise being an S, but it's okay.
I feel like he's super one-dimensional. Literally,
Tom?
the meaning of one-dimensional.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tom Cruise is the same person.
every
in
single
every
movie,
I
he's
agree.
the same person.
I agree.
Wow.
But he got a full clip though.
He do.
Wow.
He's
I
the
love
same
it.
thing
I
for Adam
love
Sandler.
it.
And here's the thing. He is when we talk about that, then he is exactly the same as Keanu Reeves.
No. He does his
But he has
one-dimensional
more
better than
firepower.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
Mission
Minority
Impossible.
Report is ridiculous.
Can we get Brad Pitt in here?
Yeah, Brad
Yes.
Pitt's an A.
Hey,
A what?
He's
I
an
got
A. I
it.
don't know.
That's funny. I have to go Brad Pitt, maybe a C.
You're being nastier than the A. I
What?
think Brad's an S.
S.
Name me his top
he's
movies.
A or S.
He's an action star. He's a comedian.
Name-
What's his
name-
zombie
name-
one?
heartthrob.
World War
Name me
Z?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith is the only movie that you agree. That you
What?
remember. Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Ocean 11, 12, and 13
Nice,
are
nice.
goaded up there. They're
Nice.
Interview
up
with a
there.
vampire.
I don't- no,
burned
no.
after reading. Like
World War
love,
Z?
I love the oceans.
Seven?
I love the
Seven?
oceans. That's it.
Ooh,
Seven.
seven.
No, I'm not-
Seven.
you're not- I'm
That's
not. I'm not
tough.
being. I'll give him a B. I'm not being talked up to an A because
Troy.
I like
Troy.
Fight Club. I like
Fight
Oceans.
Club.
I like.
Troy?
No, I'm not giving
Troy.
Troy. And
Yeah,
Oceans
S
was a
tier. I
conglomerate.
got him
Oceans
with a
is
S.
really
I got
just
him with
because
a
there's a
S.
lot of high class
No,
names in
Oceans
one
is because
film.
of him and George Clooney. Come
No,
on,
that's
now,
not
let's
true.
be
That's not
serious.
true. That's not true.
That is.
They
carried
cannot do that.
thing.
Wait, no. How do they carry?
Fight
They
Club.
cannot do that
Fight
with
Club.
five other regular. Nah, I love
Snatch.
Fight Club.
The
They
way
cannot
that
do that
the
with
way
five
that
other
George
regular
Clooney
actors.
and the way that George Clooney and Brad Pitt just
Isn't Brad Thelman
I'm
who?
B.
No.
I'm B.
Um,
I'm B. If you guys want to S him, you can. I'm only one person.
has
Nah, Tom's an A. I mean, Brad's an A, bro. At
A.
least the minimal A. But I want to
Yeah.
go S for
I
sure.
I want to go
but
S too.
If
The
you get
movie he
another
just had
S,
with,
another S, you can move him up.
He
Ridiculous.
just got a Oscar.
So is he S or
He
A?
has several, I'm sure.
S. He's got to be an S. They just named all those hitters for me.
Once
Okay,
upon a time in
uh,
Hollywood,
he's a-
I have to go back to Keanu Reeves. He is
In-
better than
Inglorious
Keanu Reeves, man.
Bastards.
Okay, we're gonna stop this after
Meet
Kevin
Joe
Hart.
Black.
So we got like 10 more. We're gonna stop it after Kevin Hart.
Moneyball. Thelma and
Moneyball was
Louise.
fire.
No. Sleepers.
Jamie Foxx. Jamie
Yes.
Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. He is a great actor.
I give him.
A.
I like him at A because
I'll
there's no
give
way
him
he's
S.
going on the same as Robert Downey.
I'll give him an S.
I'll give
I
Jamie
got
an S as well.
We can. Jamie has.
I like
yeah, no,
A.
I like.
He
I
has
like Jamie.
range.
Yeah, he has extreme range.
Range.
From
We can
Ray
make
to
arguments
Ali.
for him.
To
Yeah, I'm
You can
fine with
throw him
whatever.
in any movie.
Yeah, that's
I'm fine
true.
with whatever, honestly.
I'll go
That's
S
true.
for Jamie for sure. could be the
Who's
first
who's this
minority
guy
of
right
the-
here?
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson. He gives me Owen Wilson. Him and
He's-
Owen Wilson look.
He's better than Owen
Dangerously
Wilson.
like-
I like
He's-
Woody
he's
Harrelson.
way
so
better
much
than Owen
better
Wilson.
than Owen Wilson.
No,
White
he
man
just
can't
looks like
jump.
him.
White Man Can't Jump.
I like Woody Harrelson a lot.
Woody
And-
Harrelson.
And
is
not that I
amazing.
care about it, but I guess people care about the Mockingbird franchise. So
I'll
he's in
give,
that too, right?
I'll give him a B.
What's
I
he
think
in
you
I'm
should
not
there?
go
gonna
next
jump
to his
that
brother.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll say C.
I'm fine with that.
I don't know what that guy's name is, but he's Alfred though.
Woody Harrelson
In,
is
C. I'll go with C for Woody Harrelson.
All right.
Who's
The Batman guy. Is he Alfred?
Michael Caine.
Michael
Michael
Caine.
Caine.
Michael Caine?
I only know him from Batman, so I don't.
That's
can't
not
pick my
that's not
opinion.
true. You know him from
I don't know him from anything else
For what?
either.
The Magic movie with Woody Harrelson.
Now You See Me.
Yeah, Now You See Me. Yeah, that's the only few I could think of. I haven't seen a lot of movies from him.
Michael Caine. I gotta remember Michael Caine.
Oh my god, bro! Now I have to look at the tiers because like it's nasty.
He was in Interstellar.
He was.
He pops up in a bunch of good movies, and he always does a solid job.
Inception.
I'll
Yeah.
give
He's
him a
like
C.
that good
I'll give
role
him a
player
C.
that you always have on
Bro,
your team.
Yeah,
Here's
He's
Yeah,
the
I'll
that
give him
thing.
good
a C.
role player.
He has to be either where Anthony Hopkins is or above.
That's not true
Who?
because he's literally played sidekick in every. He doesn't have any lead movies. That's why he's.
Who
a
you
C.
talking about?
But his
Michael
acting
Caine.
is good, though.
Alfred,
It's
Michael
not
Caine.
like,
Just 'cause he
He's
has
not
an
next to
accent?
Hopkins for sure. The best I'm giving him is a C. The worst is an F, of course, but I could give him 2 Fs if you want, JD. So we're gonna stay with the C.
Yo, so he's not a better actor than Vin Diesel.
Does anybody else vote
It's
C?
not about you can't do it like that,
Yeah,
JD.
that's
of
nasty
course,
because
like,
Vin Diesel has the whole Fast 9.
Honestly, there's a lot
Fast
of guys.
12.
There's a lot of guys who are better actors than a lot of people, but
yeah,
it's not about that.
Denzel's son acts better than Vin Diesel.
That's
What's
like
this
saying
guy's
like
name?
Steph Curry's not that good of a player just because he does that one thing just so much better than everybody else.
What's this guy's name?
I'm not gonna go that far. I don't know where he was going, but what's the next name?
I
Bradley
hated that
Cooper.
analogy.
Brad. Yeah, I hit it with a passion. I didn't want to.
Bradley
like
Cooper
Dub, so I
for
didn't
his
wanna get on
movie
that.
with Lady Gaga is a
Go
S.
go with it.
Yeah, that he bodied
Bradley
that.
Cooper's an amazing actor.
Bradley
A
Cooper.
Star Is Born.
Yeah, Star.
I'll
that
give
was
Brad an
gotta
amazing.
be A.
I'll give
Gotta
Brad
be
an
American
A.
Sniper.
Yeah, because
Hey,
he does.
hey,
No, I'll give.
Hangover.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
he
give Brad his ranges. I'll give Brad an A for sure.
What we giving
Yo,
Harry
is that
Potter?
Frodo Baggins?
F.
Oh, that's Harry Potter.
Daniel
F.
Radcliffe.
F.
The
I actually think
Supremacy.
Radcliffe
Daniel
is a really
Radcliffe
good
get an
actor.
F?
Yeah, that
Um,
big old beard.
I'm willing to put him
I'm
on the
sorry,
B tier.
I never
Wait,
watched the
wait.
Harry Potter series.
There's
I
no
haven't
way
watched it either.
Harry Potter gets an F.
But
Yeah, that's-
also,
I'm
that's
sorry.
unbelievable.
he's
I
also
don't
Never
like
seen Harry
him.
Potter.
He's also good in Wilbur too.
Yeah, but Harry, just being Harry and his claim to fame, Harry's so dope. He got to just get a C off of
If
being
Robert
Harry Potter.
Downey's getting A because of 2 Iron Man movies, then I think
Right,
Radcliffe
yeah, he should-
is a B.
He could
I'm
get
sorry,
I'm not mad at that.
Oh,
I'm
I said
sorry,
Wilbur,
bro,
I
I-
meant Wilford.
I never watched the Harry
that's
Potter.
Frodo.
I've
Morgan
never watched Harry
Freeman.
Potter either, but
Wow.
Shaq has a point though.
He does, but I
I'm
just
gonna have to
More-
change my mind and watch Harry Potter tonight. All
Morgan
these
Freeman.
great moves you guys just
Morgan
bringing up to
Freeman.
put me to
Morgan
sleep.
Freeman.
S.
Let's get these off.
S S S
S.
S.
Denzel S.
I don't,
Denzel,
feel like,
super
I don't
S.
feel like arguing with y'all about Morgan Freeman, but one day we're gonna have that talk. The same
Shaq,
with
you
Michael
don't.
Caine.
You're gonna
It's the
give
voice
No,
of
no, no,
God.
Shaq.
yeah,
Shaq,
you're gonna
Shaq,
give God
Bru-
less than an
Bruce-
S.
Shaq,
He's a,
Shaq,
he's a character playing
Shaq.
God. Let's get over it.
Shaq,
No, it's the same with
Shaq.
Michael
Morgan's
Caine.
an S, bro.
Then,
No,
then
no, no,
Michael
no, no,
Caine's an
no.
S. What's the
No,
difference?
No, Shawshank Redemption is the difference.
That's amazing. Bruce Willis.
He was even a 7 as well.
I love
Shawshank
Shawshank.
Redemption is
I
the difference.
love Shawshank.
That
Moving
is
along.
the difference.
Bruce
That was
Willis.
clutch. That was clutch.
Bruce Willis got to be an A or a B.
Along came a spider, Shaq.
Bruce Willis is A.
But- I gave him his S tier. Like I'm done
Okay,
with
I
you,
just
Dale.
want- All right, I'm just saying. Morgan is in that. He has a bag of tricks. I know you've seen Wanted.
Bruce Willis.
Got to be a. What did I say? A or B?
A.
Bruce
does
is A or
nothing
B for
me.
sure.
Who did
Bruce
I
is
say?
A.
He,
nothing
who
for
did
me.
I say was his poor man's version?
Nicolas Cage.
So
I
he got to
think.
be above him one tier. Whatever he
he's
is, I
for
can't see
sure
right now.
above him. I
That's
think
Bruce
he
Willis
got
is
to
a
be.
A.
There's no way Bruce
JD
Willis is
hates
an A.
Nicolas
Why is it
Cage.
Bruce Willis gets an A for Die Hard?
Ride Along,
He's in.
Die Hard.
Why would you say
More
Ride
movies
Along?
than
That's
Ride
just-
along.
he gets an A for The Sixth Sense.
Wait. Ride Along was
Love that. I need
No,
one
you're
more.
thinking
Dale. I
of
need
the
one
whole
more.
9 yards.
no. I'm thinking. Of a
Oh, what's
different
the
movie,
one?
my
This,
bad.
what's the seventh element? The fifth element?
The Fifth
Fifth
Element.
Element.
But The
Stop.
Sixth Sense, he get.
I'll
Stop.
give. So
Let's
Bruce,
not-
Bruce
let's
is
not
an
go
A.
here.
I'm
He's
not mad
A
at
or
that.
B.
But that's a franchise too because Glass and Split,
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
he's in those, I believe.
I
No,
think
no.
he's got-
Unbreakable.
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 he was in.
Sorry.
And
There you go.
Glass. Yep.
M.
Unbreakable
Shyamalan.
Glass is split. Yeah.
Sixth
All right,
Sense.
let's get these. Eddie Murphy.
S.
Mm,
He's an S. I'm not doing this with y'all.
Yeah,
I'm not
I got
doing
him an
this.
S.
S.
JD, we're not doing this.
It's the
I'm
same
sorry.
Adam Sandler bag. Samuel Jackson
And
has
his
to
bag
be
is
S.
much different than the Adam Sandler bag.
Matthew McConaughey has to be S.
Wait.
Wait.
You said Samuel L. S.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get it.
I don't know about Sam being an
I've
S.
had it with these Emma F.
I'm okay with
snakes
giving
on
him a
this
B.
Emma F.
Morgan
No,
Freeman.
come on, man.
I'm
give him a
okay.
B.
I'll give him an A. I'm okay with giving Sam
I'll
an A.
give
for
him a
sure.
B.
S is nasty.
What was that?
I'm
What was
Samuel
that
L.
movie?
been on a lot
Lakeview
of his.
Terrace. He
That's
got
what's
some.
up.
He got some.
Oh, him
Sam
and Bruce
got
Willis
some-
was in that same movie. The one
the
in like the 80s or 90s. What's
Now
that movie
Matthew
called?
McConaughey S.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp
He was in
Oh,
Pulp Fiction. That
A
was
Time
in
to
90s.
Kill.
Fiction.
A Time to Kill. Different bag.
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew
for
McConaughey
sure, S.
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 Lincoln Lawyer.
Yeah. Lincoln. He
Yeah,
said
yeah,
just because
yeah,
I like
yeah.
Interstellar. I love everything Matthew McConaughey does. Pause.
Yeah.
is
I might watch
this
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Maybe not. Maybe will.
amazing chick flick. What's this
Right.
guy's name? Because I get this guy confused
Gerard
with the other
Butler.
guy.
Yeah, Gerard Butler.
Yeah, him and
He's-
Clive Owens are twins.
Yeah, like wait, so this is the guy that has the chick flick with
Jennifer Aniston.
Yes.
Not
And he's
Jennifer
also
Aniston. Was it
Leonidas
Jennifer
from
Aniston?
300.
No, not
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston,
He's-
the other one from Friends. I feel like
Jennifer Aniston.
No, it's her. Where she's
I'm
a
telling
reporter and he's
one-
like,
oh, that's
Telling
Jennifer
him who it
Aniston.
is. And he's a
Yeah.
bounty hunter.
No, I think it's her
Oh
friend.
yeah.
I think it's her
I'm-
friend.
it's not, bro, at all.
think
Because
it's
only
the
one
other
big
one.
other movie is Courtney Cox, and her movie
Yeah, I
is
think it's-
Spring.
I
And
think
that
it's-
is it.
He was in
It's
White
not.
House Down.
Yeah, but he gets 300 was good, but
It was not Jennifer
I
Aniston,
got
but I'm
B.
still searching.
Or C. C or B.
Gerard
No, he has
Butler, I'm
law-abiding
good with a
citizen,
C.
which is
He
yeah. I
does have
told
a
you.
law-abiding
I'm talking about the
citizen.
ugly truth with
Fire.
Katherine Hegel. That's what I'm talking about. She's the reporter,
ah,
not Jennifer
she's
Aniston.
not in Friends though.
I remember
Yeah, I know,
that
but
one
she
too.
looks like the friend that's in Friends.
Oh, you talking about Phoebe?
Yeah, she looks
He
like
don't-
Phoebe.
She could
Yeah,
pass
she
along
looks.
as Phoebe.
She looks like.
Yeah, I could see Phoebe a little bit.
I'm gonna give
lie.
I'm gonna give Butler for law-abiding citizen. I feel like he should get a B for his range. I do like it. Was he in
It's
300?
tough.
Was he in
JD, what you
300?
saying? I think I'm on
C.
JD's friend. Okay, I'm with JD on this one. I'm sorry.
C.
You
See,
should abide a little more to the law.
It was a great movie. And
Alright.
It was.
I like
I'm,
Gerard
I'm not
Butler,
mad.
but
I'm not mad at C.
Yeah.
The C, yeah, I like the C. Jim Carrey.
S.
S.
If we S him, we have to take somebody down from S. Those are the rules. So who we taking down?
All right. So who's
Samuel
there?
L. Jackson.
Wait,
No,
y'all
I-
really put him
no.
up there?
I honestly feel like who's Samuel L. Jackson?
Yes.
It's no
Why
way that
Samuel
Morgan
Jackson
Freeman
S?
is an S and Samuel L. Jackson is not an S.
What?
Yeah, I'm
We're not
giving
gonna
that.
do this.
I'm
We're
not.
not gonna. He's the greatest sidekick. He's
Bro.
I don't know if you guys know, but he's in the most movie ever.
I don't care about
Out of
that.
every
I
actress,
mean,
he's
that's a good.
number
That's a
one
good
on that
stat.
list. It's a great stat, but what I'm just saying is like he's not
Like
a S,
Samuel
bro.
L. in The Banker, in Glass. Like, come on, bro. Stop. Shaft. Come on, man. Like, get it. Like, put some
He's a
respect on
good
the
A. Give
Kingman,
him
the
an
He's an A,
secret,
bro.
the
Nah,
Secret
Samuel's
Service.
an A, bro.
Come on,
A
in
minus.
all of
He's
the
an A,
Marvel
A minus.
movies. Come on, man. Come on, stop,
Nah.
Sam
stop,
is
stop,
S.
stop, stop,
Sam
stop.
L
is-
is S.
No,
he
he's
is
not,
S.
bro.
He is.
He was
yeah.
even in Django.
Like Coach
So?
Carter, like
Jackie
come on, like
Brown,
Samuel L.
Coach
killed Coach
Carter.
Carter. Stop, Dell. Don't act like he didn't kill Coach Carter. Soul Men, like come on, Dell. Like you're being nasty right now. SWAT, throwback. Come on,
And
Dell.
he's in Do the Right Thing, isn't he?
I'm not listening to y'all. He's
Here-
all that. He's still an A.
Here's my gripe. I rank Jim Carrey as an actor over Adam Sandler, even though they're two of my favorite
No, Jim
like,
Carrey's for
actors
sure
slash
S.
comedians of all time.
Why we gotta kick one out?
Wait, this is hold on, Dale. This is Morgan Freeman's top movies. Shawshank, okay. 7, Bruce Almighty. Come on.
Yo,
Going
listen,
in
the
style,
top
the
two you
bucket
named
list,
is
Angel Has
different.
Fallen, Lucy, Now You See Me, Olympus Has Fallen. Like, come on, man. The Dark
Shaq,
Knight.
the
Of
top
course.
two
No,
you
the
named
names are
is-
the,
movies.
come on, man.
We
come
have
on.
to talk about their acting.
Shaq, you named
Samuel
the top
Jackson is a
two?
good Yo, Samuel's
Sure.
an ass.
He's
So-
an A.
So who are we taking out?
Sam
So
has
Jim
range.
Carrey
though.
can go.
Sam really has a lot of range.
Listen,
Is Samuel
Brad
Jackson a
Pitt,
better actor than Morgan Freeman?
Brad Pitt or Tom Hanks
I would
are
go.
falling.
I would
no,
go with.
no,
I
he's
would
not.
ra-
But
I
he has.
would.
But he has more movies. So who are we taking out? Brad Pitt or Tom Hanks or Jamie can go to A. It's nasty.
It's Samuel. What?
Jamie is not moving.
Okay, let's take a
not,
vote. Let's
bro.
take a vote. Let's take a vote on who's moving.
Yeah.
Out of Brad
Samuel
Pitt,
Jackson.
Tom Hanks, and Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson.
What?
That's two. You're on
Thank you.
Dub.
Hold on. Say again. I didn't hear the lineup.
Brad Pitt, Tom Hanks. We can go Brad
Tom
Pitt.
Hanks is not going.
Okay, Brad Pitt, Samuel L. Jackson, and who's the second
Morgan
one? What's
Freeman.
Robert De Niro.
No,
Samuel
Robert De Niro.
Jackson.
Robert De Niro is not going. I think Morgan Freeman.
Why
Why
does
is
Rob?
Matthew McConaughey not in that?
That's his
Okay,
favorite actor.
We can throw Matt in here.
Matt-
Matt,
Matthew
Then
McConaughey.
That's my guy
Brad
that I'm
Pitt,
choosing.
Matt, Brad Pitt, and Jamie Foxx. There's
Yeah,
no
out of
way Jamie
everybody to
Foxx.
kick
There's
out,
no
I'll-
way Jamie Foxx is over
I'll
Matthew
kick out.
McConaughey. That's just come
Oh
on.
yeah, I mean Jamie Foxx can go too.
Foxx.
Don't
Jamie
get it
Foxx
twisted.
can get
Jamie
pushed
Foxx
to
can't
A.
go. Brad Pitt is really like some mid. That's what I'm trying to let you guys know.
Nah, Brad Pitt got
No.
a lot of hitters. He got a
Yo,
lot
time
of
out.
hitters.
Time out. Jamie Foxx is not a good actor.
He's
He
an
is.
amazing
Wait,
actor.
wait.
We're not
Well, what
saying that.
movies
We're
does he have under
literally
his
we're
belt?
literally debating S tier and A tier. So not a good
No,
actor
wait.
is not in this.
So why out of him and Matthew McConaughey was just automatic to him?
Because I like Matthew McConaughey. I can say
No,
whatever
no,
I want,
but-
just like you don't want,
No, not
just
you.
like Brad
No.
Pitt. Oh, okay, my
Dub
bad.
made it seem like he couldn't stand the tide next. He could stand
Because
next to Matthew.
Jamie, I like Jamie, bro, but it's like, you know,
Like
What-
Ray.
what mo-
Like you
what-
didn't like Ray. You didn't
Okay,
like
let's
Ray.
vote. Jamie
Ray
or
who?
Brad Pitt?
Ray the movie. Ray who?
oh, I didn't see Ray.
Who
Oh,
are we
okay,
moving down?
Oscar.
Jamie or Brad Pitt? Let's make a vote right now.
Wait, how did Samuel? We're moving Samuel.
No,
Jackson,
because
bro.
no, that has to be unanimous. That has to be unanimous.
Well,
Like-
then that has to be unanimous. We have
Sa-
you literally have to name every single person on that.
Yo,
list
you
then.
gu's not putting Samuel S tier is the most disgusting thing ever to happen on the
No,
show.
he's not S, bro. He's not. He know he's not S. He told me. He's not S, bro.
All
I'm
right, so
sorry.
we're moving down Samuel.
To A. Yes.
Dub, Euro.
I disagree. We're going to
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Hard
That's
body.
3-2, so that's why Sam's out. So okay, Jamie Foxx, can we move him down to A? Do we have 3 votes to move him down to A?
Yes.
I'm
No.
moving down to A.
I'm a no. Brad Pitt, do we have 3 votes to move him down to A? I'm
No.
a yes.
No.
I'm a yes.
No.
I'd be willing to move Eddie Murphy.
Never.
No.
Ever.
Yo, we got 2 more. After Kevin Hart, we're done.
There's no way Eddie belongs on that A tier. Like a semi S, like I can see that. Come on, let's move one down. Let's stop playing. Robert De Niro.
Bro, just
No.
move Matthew McConaughey down. Just
no
move him
way.
down.
It's
No,
no way.
Just
it-
move
Robert,
Matthew
what
McConaughey.
has
Well,
Robert
how
De
about
Niro
we-
done?
Robert De Niro does everything. What?
What? What is
Even
that?
his old movies.
Well, don't even bring up. Stop. Bronx
Bro,
Tale.
Eddie
Stop.
Eddie Murphy is so much better
Casino,
as a stand-up comedian. Than an actor.
Goodfellas. The Fockers.
Okay, Robert De Niro has Taxi Driver, The Irishman,
Bad
Goodfellas, The
Grandpa.
Godfather, The Intern, Godfather 2, Casino, The Joker. Come on, what has Robert really done? Meet the Fockers. What has he really done?
Goodfellas.
What has Robert really done?
A Bronx Tale.
No,
Bro,
stop,
the one he did with
stop.
Zac Efron was hilarious.
Of course it was to you. Come on, let's get Robert down there. I'm
Tell
lobbying
me.
for.
Nah, Robert's not moving, Shaq. I'm sorry. It
All right,
has
so
to
then,
be
okay,
Samuel
Jim's
Jackson.
going A then.
Yeah.
It's Samuel Jackson, bro. It's Samuel
We're not
Jackson.
we're
No
not
way.
touching Samuel L. Jackson, bro.
I'm
Is this
dead,
Samuel
man.
Jackson snakes on a plane?
Man, classic, cult classic.
What
No, you can
code?
do that. Everybody's had a bad one.
What code?
Check,
Is Will,
just
is
throw-
Will
there's
Smith
enough
S tier?
room- There's enough room
Yes.
for everyone.
Uh,
Just throw Adam Sandler.
I
up
hate
there,
it. I
too.
hate
Or-
it.
Dog,
Because
just-
look what's gonna happen. And I don't want to see this happen.
Just throw
I
Look,
know
Matthew
like,
what's
that's
gonna
McConaughey.
happen, but
nasty.
everyone already knows who's up there at this point. Just throw him up there.
Nah, it took out the whole like. Come on.
I
We
will
don't
put-
have anyone down there
Who you
anyway.
have to put up there? Who you have to put up there?
Like, it's no way there's that many S tiers, and a few should go.
I would take away Adam only if you take away Samuel with him.
All right, where's Kevin Hart going? Let's end on this note.
Kevin Hart is going where The Rock is going.
That's like a D, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
I'm cool.
Yeah. Like
Shaq, where do you put him?
He can stay a D. That has nothing to do with his stand-up.
Right.
No,
Can we do Jackie
better than
Chan?
acting
Can we
by
do Jackie
far.
Chan? Where we gonna put Jackie Chan in? I want to put S him. I want to S him. Want to S Jackie Chan like on the highest level.
We're not.
Well, that was
I thought we
fun.
were.
That sounded crazy.
I thought we were.
Sorry, I love Jackie Chan, bro.
That sounded crazy.
Time.
Sorry.
Hey, time.
Right. I want to S
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro.
I
I
know,
love
you know.
Jackie Chan.
Damn,
And that's
bro.
that. Growing up, bro, I
I honestly would put Jackie Chan as an S also, though. I would.
All right, fellas.
Rumble
We're done
That's
with the
wrong.
draft. We're done with
Rush
the draft.
Hour.
Last words.
Shaq, we're done with the draft.
Yeah, the draft's over. We're
All
already
right.
pushing
Love.
3 hours.
See you in Vegas.
Yeah, see you in
Love
Vegas.
is